we're on something. How do we... There's the chat. Good evening, Paul.
Ah, Paul.
So we should be... Are we streaming?
We are streaming.
Are we streaming?
Look, we're streaming.
On the Twitch. Are we streaming on the YouTube? No, we're not streaming. Oh, hang on. We're live on the YouTube. There we go. Well, that was too easy.
Too easy. Is the microphone up?
Yeah,
times two.
We're going to get the levels in a minute. We're going to do the levels. But first of all, live right now. Come and watch at. You've got two options. www.twitch.tv/TLNA or www.youtube.com/Iain Lee.
You can do it right now, please.
You can do it right now, please. Come and watch. Right now, live right now until about 10. I'm going to put this on the really into the socials.
Yeah.
Really into the
those
socials.
socials covered, man.
Really into the socials. It's
Yeah.
just
What's on your mind? Tell you what's on my mind. You
Good
need to be
times.
here.
So, hello everybody. Of course, I should have done all this in the day, but I'm just getting it back in the New York groove. So let's see who we got.
Oh, we got all the peeps.
We got Paul Loves Retro, Gatford.
Gafford, we saw you while we were away.
What was that in?
Bachelor party.
We'll talk on that and more. We'll find that scene. We've got Paul Loves Retro. We've got Mardista, Euroboroughs, Messiah, Zermatt, Buck Carter, Ace of Spades. Where can you get this Pradeep top? If you go, well, soon it's going to be iainlee.com/shop. However, at the moment it's tlna.co.uk. Go there and you can get a Pradeep t-shirt. There's a few others. I've taken a load of things off, but there's a few others. We got Debbie Clifton. We got Raymond. We got Cozy. We got Kimbo Wimbo.
Oh, my favourite.
We got Harsh. Who's quiet, Harsh? Me or Katherine?
Me or him? Him or me?
I suspect it's going to be Katherine because I'm
Yes.
just doing... Why is that coming through? Have I...
What if you click this time?
Well, I've had...
I'm being silenced.
Let's see. Dave Dogface, Enya, Dave Fury, Super Saint, Tricky, Luca, Liam, Jimbo. We're both quiet.
Oh,
well, you know what I can do with that? I can whack...
Can you give us both a boost?
That hasn't made any difference. Why is... No. There's
It's not what that thing's sitting on, is it?
No. There's been an OBS update, and it might be something that's been knocked here. Because don't worry, the show hasn't started yet. Because I have had people round doing work, and that isn't looking right. Oh, big balls. Why is it coming out in mono? That's the question on everyone's lips, right? That's the question on it, because it's not mono here. Okay, I'm gonna fiddle around. We're gonna be more slick.
I always had a soft spot for you. You both look younger every year.
Can you hang on a second? Now
True.
Now it's not coming out in mono, but it's still a bit quiet, is it? If I whack that, how about if I do that? Because I'm really trying to be aware of the levels, because I always get the levels wrong and I get very angry. So what I want to do, see, Katherine, I'm going between 15 and 10 in the yellow, right?
That's the optimum, yeah.
I want us to be of a similar level, so I may come down a bit, you may go up a bit. You talk.
Yes. So let's see how I am. I'm not in the yellow yet, am I? I'm still on the red there.
You're way down. So I'm going to put a little bit again.
Way on. No.
And I'm going to come down a little bit. So you talk now.
And how is that? That sounds better to me.
And this sounds... Right, so I'm going to talk...
Does it sound better to you, though? That's the important thing.
You've really got to talk into this
I
bit
know,
of the
I am.
microphone. So I'm going to talk, and I'm going to count to 5, and then Katherine is going to count to 10, and you're going to tell us if one is louder than the other. Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That will do. Right. So where are we with that? I'd favour Kath being louder in the intern. Oh, shut up, Jimbo.
Rude.
Shut up. Have a good stream, Mr. Iain Lee and Katherine. Goodbye, Kimbo Wimbo. Enjoy the wonderful country of Greece. We're both the same. Both the same. All right. And the volume is good. Kath is a tiny bit low. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I've got quite a bit of gain on there. I'm going to come down a little bit.
And how is this?
Are we... Iain was one louder.
Always.
Okay, so I can't really turn Kath up anymore. So how about... Hang on, wait. How about now? So, both still a bit quiet, says Debbie. Is that... Are we still a bit quiet, everyone? Is that... I mean, Debbie is old. We know that. It sounds very different in my ears, but that's just because that's what I'm used to. So, Katherine, you count to 5, please.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But do it in a normal voice, because now you're peaking.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both sounding perfect to Zermatt, but Zermatt, as we know, is a liar.
He's just here.
He's a liar. Does that sound all right? Because the last one... hey, Reverend, the last show we did, I heard a bit of the audio and it was absolutely awful. Totally on me. On me.
I had to get in there with the AI, so if you've been hanging on for the audio of that, it's now up. Sorry about the delay.
So here's what we're going to do, right? First of all, everyone, I can't see the numbers and that's great. Well, let's have a little look at the numbers. We've got 89 on Twitch and we've got 27 on the... YouTube. So the plan is to stream on both.
Thousands we're talking, of course. Thousands.
So we've had a few weeks away.
Yeah, we've had time to reflect.
And we're both very, very enthused again about the shows. What's the QR code? Scan it. Scan the QR code, everybody.
See what you get.
And let me know if it works.
Yeah.
I didn't know normal people could make QR codes. I just went online and typed in make a QR code.
I feel responsible. I've been using them at school a lot.
My friend Iain Sykes suggested it ages ago, and it's one of those things I filed and think, well, a man like me, I can't have my own QR code. It turns out I can. So Iain, we're going to get to all the questions in a bit. We just want to set this up, then we're going to go and do something slightly different, but the same. So yeah, Iain Sykes, thank you. So the QR code, scan it. It will take you to the Patreon. And thank you to everybody who's part of the Patreon. We're going to read out some names in a bit.
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do. While I was away in New York, started getting that, I want to make stuff again. There's something, spent some time with Imani, who was talking about recording some new music. Being in like a noisy, bustling city gets me excited.
Where a lot of people are making stuff. Yeah. It's a creative place.
It gets me excited. There's an energy. So I started getting excited. Then we went to Spain last week. And could we do this in the bit?
We could do this.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to be doing the Patreon. Scan the code and join the Patreon. You might get your name read out tonight. But we're going to upload the first 30-ish minutes of each stream as a free podcast.
Yeah.
Right?
Just to tantalise and tease.
Yeah. So so what we're going to do is we're going to make the first 25, 30 minutes its own self-contained show that if you listen to on its own, you'd go, oh, so that was a nice 30-minute podcast.
Yeah.
And it might encourage you to go, do you know what? I'd like to hear the rest, including the El Dorado bit, which we're going to do around about 9 o'clock.
Alternatively, you might go, do you know what? That's enough for me. That's enough for me. And that's all good.
It's all good. So we are going to try and sort of record this sort of first 30 minutes.
Yeah, with some kind of structure, which if you know us, you know that how taxing that might be.
Now, I haven't uploaded the music to this, but I have put the music... Oh, I wonder who that is. Oh, I'm going to fall for that. I have put the music somewhere.
Okay.
I think I put it in a folder called TLNA 24. That's what I put it in. So that's going to be...
That would make sense, wouldn't it?
And then we're going to take the phone calls. We're going to party like it's 1999. TLNA 2024. So I'm going to hit record here because we can just record this bit on its own. Mm-hmm. And I guess we do this.
Yeah.
Is this going to work?
Yeah.
you're gonna have to mix that one down. That was loud. Welcome to
I
the
can
show.
do stuff.
Hello, my name is Iain Lee. This is Katherine Boyle.
Hi.
But I guess you know that if you are watching us on the stream live, or if you're downloading the podcast. So, for those who are just listening to the 30-minute podcast, this is a new thing that we're going to do. We are every week we do a stream for our Patreons. And it's 3 hours long, and we watch stuff and we talk about stuff and we take phone calls, and it's very silly, and sometimes there'll be a little like mental health bit and all of that. But we want to give the first 30 minutes of that away free to you if you're listening to this free podcast.
Yeah. How does that make you feel as a person? Hopefully, pretty good. If you're new, welcome. You'll get used to it. That's all I can say to you. You will get used to it.
So if you ever listen to like the talk radio stuff or the LBC or the Three Counties or any of that, any of that, it's kind of that vibe, right? And if you're enjoying this 30 minutes, why don't you become a Patreon? What's a Patreon, Katherine?
It's just a way we can hang out all the time. Well, not really, but just a bit more regularly. So you pay a quite tiny amount. I don't think it's even the price of a decent sized coffee these days, is it?
You can support us for £2 a month, or if you start going in at $3.99 a month,
You start getting stuff. So yeah.
What do they get?
You will get access
something here.
to our behind the paywall shows. Then you will get also access to all the stuff that we've done before, and you will also get access to this, but as an audio, because some people like to listen rather than to watch. You might be on the move. You've got busy lives. We don't expect you to sit here for 3 hours, right? So there are different ways you can do it, but all you need to do is have a look. Click on this QR code if you're watching now, or have a look online if you are listening.
And if you listen to the podcast, I put the link in there. We got some new Patreons
Yeah.
this month. Hello to Tom Sexton, Fiona F. Who else? There was hang on. There were a couple of others. Peter Smythe. That's for Smythe with a Y. And Luke. And Martin Eden and Lambo. Oh no, Lambo's been around for a while. Sorry, Lambo, take your name off that list.
I thought I knew that name.
Thank you to all those people for signing up to our Patreon.
And thank you to our regulars. They've been here for ages.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's the most welcoming and most accommodating crew you will ever meet on the internet.
And if you sign up for the Patreon, you get we do a full 3-hour show every Friday. You can come and watch that live. You get the full 3-hour podcast of this. This is going to be 30 minutes, but then it goes on for another 2.5 hours. You get access to 1,500 hours worth of stuff. That to one side. You can call us at any point as well and leave a message. We've got some messages, so we'll go to those. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. And you can email latenightalternative@gmail.com.
Yeah.
latenightalternative@gmail.com. We had a couple of messages. One of them I think is blank. Let's just listen. If your phone number ends 259, why you not leave a message? Here's a message here. Let me just make sure this is going to come out the right speaker.
Oh, hello there. It's Elon Musk. Yes, the guy from X, formerly known as Twitter. I was just ringing from South Africa to find out if you're interested in advertising. I'm making phone calls now. Hello? Oh, I think it's a voicemail. Darling, I think it's a voicemail.
Darling.
What do I do?
Can't be
Word he's never
Yes,
said.
you DM me. That's direct message. What do I do now? Hang up? What about? I can't put the phone down.
It's about another 30 seconds of this.
What do you mean, stupid accent? Shut up.
Okay. Well, sometimes the messages
That
are
was
good.
not lekker.
No. Sometimes the messages are good. If you're watching us now, you can call in. Now, we've had a few weeks off.
Yeah.
Got a blinding headache today. I don't know what's going on.
And he's tried treating it with chocolate.
Oh, we've got the sweats on and everything. We were in Seville last week.
Yes.
Where it was hot. It was too hot.
It was too hot. I mean, it was so hot that I spent one evening throwing up because of the heat.
Yeah.
You had one evening where you had a terrible headache.
I was wiped
Together, what a combo.
Yeah, I was wiped out.
But it was brilliant. But if you do go, don't go in August, for heaven's sake, because you're better off not going out during the day if you're going to do that.
Yeah, it was. I mean, because New York was hot. They had a heat wave there, and then Seville. Oh, flipping it! So when we went Ryanair. Sweet Jesus Lord! Oh, by the way, there's going to be no swearing in the first 30 minutes. After that, can't guarantee it.
Mm-hmm.
So we were with Ryanair.
Yeah.
And we'd chosen our seats, which apparently that gives you Well, there's two things, right? First of all,
Priority.
I didn't realise we had priority in Ryanair because I just booked the seats, and I selected the seat. Pay a little bit extra, you select the seats, and I didn't realise it got us priority. So when we went to board, we were there quite early, and there was a queue for non-priority.
Yeah.
And then there was the queue for priority. There was no one there, so we had to walk around the zigzaggy ropes.
Now, something you need to know about Iain, if you're new to this show, if you're not new to this, you already know, he gets very, very anxious before flights. Very anxious that we're going to get turned away, or that you won't be able to put your bag in the overhead locker. There's all kinds of little steps he's got to go through before he can actually relax. So we queue up. He says, I think I'm priority. And I said, well, I see it on the piece of paper. They wouldn't write priority on it, would they, if it wasn't? But it said priority, and then underneath it said regular.
Yeah.
So then you start wondering whether it just means you're not special, not you, right? So
Just gonna open the back door.
and we had about 10 minutes, 20 minutes sitting there waiting before anything started to move, before anyone started to queue up. We were the very first ones, to the point where we were able to sit down for a bit, and then we realised we didn't need to sit down. So anyway, we are there, and the ground crew haven't arrived yet, and people are starting to sort of drift towards the gate. People started to queue up on the other side of the rope, didn't they? And we were thinking, they think we're idiots.
Very quickly, if you're watching this now, you want to call in and be part of the free podcast, 0203 286 6370. Yes.
They think we're idiots. They've all got pieces of paper that say priority regular underneath, because they're not special.
Yeah.
That, when you've got too much time on your hands, if we'd have got there and they'd have opened the thing, we would have had a moment of doubt, and then it would have been over. But we were allowed to sit there for too long, I think.
Yeah.
So then the queue
queue
formed.
is growing.
Yeah, the queue formed, and it starts to double over on itself.
This is the non-priority queue.
Yeah.
And it'd been up there for a while, and there were 50 people?
Yes.
And the Pradeep, I'm wearing a Pradeep t-shirt, and you can go to tlna.co.uk and look at the shop there. And then the staff came out, and without really any concern, said to the woman who was at the front of the non-priority queue, right, okay, so you're all facing the wrong way. If you've got to turn around, the queue starts that way.
And suddenly she's at the back of the queue. So we're thinking for sure we're going to get some kind of shock.
I wasn't thinking that, because I had worked out how the queue was supposed to work.
Well, I just thought they were ruthless. The delivery of that message, the turn round, hey, guess what, you're at the back of the queue, was done. Boom, boom, boom. She was savage.
It was absolutely brutal. They flipped the queue. Hello, caller.
Hello, Iain. How's it going, mate?
I'm good. Who's this?
It's Dave. I'm Dave Aldo on the chat.
All right, Dave. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all good. You?
I'm not great. I've got a really bad headache. One of my left eyes is.
One of your left eyes.
It's not a migraine. It's not a migraine, but it feels like the start of a migraine. So I'm not great, mate. How are you, Catherine?
Fine.
Okay, that's that sorted.
Dave, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm glad everyone's all right.
Well, apart from him.
I'm not. I literally just said I'm not all right, and he totally
I
brushed
just said
over
apart
it.
from your eye.
One of his left eyes, yeah.
Totally brushed over it, Dave. Continue.
Yeah, I used to listen to you back in the day. I thought I'd just touch base with you. See how it's going.
Touch my base, I'll lick yours.
What?
Base. When you say back in the day, I am now so old, I have several
days.
Backs in the days. So which day were you specifically back in?
So I used to go around London cleaning bus stops in my old job.
Oh, shit, I remember you. Were you LBC and Talk Radio?
No.
Oh.
No, absolute as well.
Okay.
Well, Virgin and Absolute. Yeah,
okay.
Well, come across you.
Did we not meet once?
I'll come into the studio one time. You called me Killer Dave back then.
Oh, I remember you. Yeah.
Absolute.
Be careful, Catherine. Take a step back from this one.
Why?
That was a while. That was a while ago.
He's a killer.
Yeah.
Are you still cleaning bus stops?
No, I've moved on from that job.
What are you doing now?
I'm doing fire safety, cladding inspection.
Oh, yeah, that's a serious one, man.
I've moved up a bit.
Yeah. That's a serious one. No, I've got no humour there, I'm afraid.
No,
Catherine.
thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought
First time
Catherine was
someone said
talking
that
to
to me.
Do you want to? Is there anything you want to ask or say or do? You're just checking in.
No, yeah, I just thought I'd see how you're doing. It's been a while. I haven't touched base. Well, I haven't touched base with you since I come in the studio, so I thought I'd just see how you're doing.
I've got 2 kids. They're 12 and 14. You may have heard the 14-year-old on the show when he was a baby, and we pretended that Eloise was babysitting. I've got 3 cats. I've just taken delivery of 4 cats that I'm fostering, 1 mum and 3 kittens. And today, a stray cat rocked up in my garden. I thought, here we go again.
A stray cat who looked a hell of a lot like a different one that we'd
rescued
had in the garden a while back. And we're suspicious that there may have been some sort of memo put out, and this is the kid of that previous cat.
So that's
Can't go wrong with cats.
that's my last 15 years in summary.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 6 dogs and 1 cat.
How many dogs?
6.
No, mate. You know I'm going to have to cut you off for that.
All right then. See ya.
Actual dog pervert.
No, 6 dogs.
No, that's not right, is it?
No, 6 of any animal is too many. That's too many, man. That's not good. So they flipped the queue.
Yeah.
Completely flipped the queue.
People in the front were now at the back. Those people were reeling from the news. All of them. Oh my God! I thought I got here late. Look at me now. I'm at the front.
I felt terrible.
We're still waiting to find out whether we're going to be sent to the actual back of the queue. The rope is moved.
We're at the front.
We show them our papers. We get waved through. I get called back.
Yeah.
Excuse me, madam.
This is weird.
We're going to have to change your seats. Oh. Is it because we're not priority is what we're thinking? Because they changed the plane.
It was a smaller plane.
Yeah.
By 12.
Yeah. So they changed our seats, and she wrote on it with biro, only because she said, "Oh, will you remember, or shall I write on it?" And I was thinking, write on it, because I need receipts. So we got on the plane, sat down with the first ones on there, sat down. I didn't put my seatbelt on just in case. And people start filing on. And then we hear the words, "I think you're in the wrong seats."
Hello, caller.
Hi. First time caller, long time listener.
Yes, Gav. Yes.
Yeah, me. Just wanted to check. Had a bit.
Wait, hang on a second.
Hello?
By the way, I meant to open the show with this. If anybody is listening to this, and I say this, and I thought, well, no one will be. Then I saw some of the people that were following me on Twitter. If you were a fan of the far right-wing terrorist, racist riots that took place last week, don't listen. That this isn't for you.
No.
Well, you're not welcome.
Nick Ferrari's on a Monday. Nick
You're not
Ferrari's
welcome.
back on a Monday.
You're not
I hear.
welcome here. And the reason I say that is because some guy, I tweeted something, and some guy said something edgy, and I looked, and he's like, big fan of all of those. I'm not even going to mention their names. All of those. And he was following me. I thought, why are you following?
Surely some mistake.
So if you're one of them, you're not welcome here. I expect to get a tweet or an email saying, you don't like free speech. No, I do. I don't like racist terrorists. Anyway, Gary.
Funny you
Or
mentioned
if that is
because
indeed
I'm
your
on the
name,
call.
first time
Oh,
caller.
yeah, sorry, yes.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, well, it's a good guess, but not right.
Yeah.
I had a bit of a dilemma earlier.
This is why I thought of that. So, weren't there... Are you near Walthamstow?
No.
So you didn't
If
go to the 10,000 strong protest?
No, nowhere near the Walthamstow
Why
area.
not? Why didn't you go?
Well,
you support racism?
No, I don't know if you've heard recently. I've had an operation. Not going out much at the moment.
Okay, so you
I know
do
that's
support
a bit similar to
racism
another. I support staying at home.
when you support staying at home. What do you mean by home? England.
If there is a
Took a
if
while,
there is a
but I don't
protest
think I
outside my
think
front
it-
door, you got
Yes.
that. If there's a protest outside
Yes.
my front door, I will visit.
Now, as we know, Gary does a protest in his toilet every morning at about 9 a.m.
8:30 at the moment.
He's dropping his own pipe bombs. But, so you didn't go. I did. We were away when all this stuff was happening, right? And I was
Honestly, we turned our backs for
convenient.
10 minutes.
Convenient.
and I was just watching. I was just looking at it on Twitter, going, "Oh my god, this is awful!" Right? And I knew the pendulum would swing back the other way. I know there's more good people than bad. I didn't realise it would be so quick.
Yeah.
And that Walthamstow peace protest
It's beautiful.
was beautiful. When there's 10,000 people and there's 7 extreme right-wing racist terrorists like up against boots or
I
something.
don't think they're even 7. I think there were like 5 and a couple of couples.
Have you seen the picture from
Yeah,
above?
apparently someone said it was like the racist in-betweeners.
You seen that picture?
I don't know
but you
why
can
they
see
went-
them. Go
I don't know
on.
why they went to Walthamstow. There's not a branch of Lush or Greggs to be found anywhere, apparently.
They picked some. You got to think. I know Walthamstow very, very well, and you think, right, where are we going to go and
E17.
protest against brown people? Probably not going to do it at Walthamstow because it's a very successfully integrated part, and probably best not to do it in Brighton, which is probably the most liberal place in the country. That was my favourite picture. My second favourite picture was the 5 men on a roundabout. On a traffic island.
They wanted their island back. They got it.
They got it. They got it.
Mine was the guy arguing with the police riot shield.
Oh,
Falling
with
over.
the pink top on. Yeah,
God,
it was
and we've
lovely.
all-
Doing the best dive since Greg Louganis.
We've all don't get it. We've all forgotten the 2 in the head, 1 in the nuts, haven't we? He started it all off.
Oh yeah.
2 in the head, 1 in the nuts. Are you having, Gary, to commemorate the death of an icon? Are you having a succulent Chinese meal at all this
Well,
weekend?
no, because nowhere around here delivers any succulent Chinese meals.
What?
In where I live. Yeah, I know. And because of the not going out thing, I cooked in this evening. I had a nice sausage, which leads me to my dilemma.
Okay. Yeah.
I was going to make a sausage and bean casserole,
Okay, he's got a bit bored there. He's going wanging on and on. What we found out is he agrees with the right-wing terrorists.
And he couldn't be bothered to stand up for what he believes in.
Sausage and beans. That's a plate.
It's not a casserole, is it?
It's a plate.
Kids' tea.
Just get in it. Do you want egg and chips for that, sir?
An egg and chip casserole with beans.
Mohammed Omar says, can't call up. Must be a repeat. Call now, Mohammed Omar. 0203 286 6370 is the phone number if you want to give us a call. As soon as we see it come up,
Do it.
I'll answer it. If I miss
do
it, I'll call you back. So, the seats were moved from 34B and A and B, to 3B and A. So but they didn't change. All they did was take the boarding pass and just write the number on. And I'm thinking, this is not going to go well.
Yeah, so then your anxiety shifted to someone's going to come and tell us we're in the wrong seats. And sure enough, we hear a voice. I think you're in the wrong seats. I said, well, and I'm looking at the steward at this point and saying, I've got this here. We got moved.
Well, she saw my pass went, you're 34. You're seat 34. I said, no. And then I just went to the bloke, can you come and help?
Yeah. Because he'd explained it to people in front who'd bought extra legroom seats and had been moved one back or something. They didn't have extra legroom. So we'd already been through this once. But this lady came on and she was not happy about it, right? Even after it was explained and she was in her seat.
Well, she did get separated from her friend.
Her friend,
and that
yeah.
was lousy.
Yeah. And I get about being annoyed by the situation, but she was seething
And she was angry at us.
all the way.
I didn't want to move seats I didn't want that. She was angry at us. And for the whole flight, bad vibes. You need a travel enemy. I was trying to explain this to my boys when we were going to New York. So you've got to have a travel enemy.
Yeah.
You've got to be one person that for probably not any real reason you've got to hate.
Yeah.
Might be they put their seat back and they're leaning on you. They got your luggage rack.
On my honeymoon, it was a kid in a hat.
Oh.
Yeah, a kid in a sort of Panama hat who kept having to be called by his parents. And then another one, it was a man in flippers. There always seems to be an accessory involved with me. Maybe it's just I'm a minimalist or something. But yeah, you do have to have a holiday enemy. And I dare you to tell me that you're not that person. If you haven't got the holiday enemy, you're everyone else's.
There was a weird thing, and it's difficult to talk about because there's going to be no swearing in this free bit. Listen, man, after 7:30, there's a... But at Stansted Airport, we saw two men coming out of the toilets, mid-20s. One was dressed as Aladdin.
Well, like a sort of, I think it's sort of some sort of genie costume.
One was dressed as a genie. One was just dressed normal. They're coming out and they're chatting and they're laughing. And then they got to like the middle of the thing and they went, all right, well, have a good trip. Take care. Nice to meet you. And they went off in different directions. They were, well, I'm not going to, they were pea buddies. They became buddies.
At the urinal.
I can see someone's trying to call us. You can call from your mobile phone, Mohammed. They became friends at the urinal.
Yeah. I've heard that can happen. The friendship's usually more fleeting. They don't talk to each other when they come out. These guys were having a good old chat. They were telling each other about plans. kind of assumed they knew each other or were sort of mutuals, but no, complete strangers. It's just that one of them was wearing a comedy genie outfit and had attracted the other one's attention.
Funnily enough, I saw some tweets from someone who met me, two people that met me at two different urinals. I've searched my own name.
The hell?
I do that. Now, one of them gave me gay porn. Okay. Here we go. So, there's a thread here from yesterday. Someone says, stood next to Lily Cole at Sunset Rubdown. Piper, I don't know who that is, Phil Jupitus, spotted at the venue. Helena Bonham Carter at Rufus Wainwright. James Norton at Martha Wainwright. Misha Barton at several gigs. Next, Jeremy says, I stood next to and had a chat with Phil Jupitus at a Hawksley Workman gig once. Goes on and on. And then Queenie Burns says, I remember seeing Iain Lee at a gig and John Stern giving him a gay porn mag for some reason. I remember that.
Who's John Stern?
I don't know who John Stern is.
Well, these guys obviously do.
And then Jeremy says, haha, I remember taking a pee next to Iain Lee at an annual music industry pop quiz at the 100 Club, which he was hosting. I pointed out to him that last year's host was Tommy Vance, who was now dead.
That was nice.
Why are we talking about meeting people? Oh, the P Friends.
Yeah.
It was... Different Gear says, good to see you both. I assumed you would be at one of the protests today. Nope. Working, isn't it?
Yeah.
Working.
Yep.
Why aren't you at the protest?
Maybe they are. Maybe it's a bit quiet.
Good point. Maybe this is a pre-record.
Maybe.
And we planned that.
Maybe we're part of the machine.
If you're watching this live, you can call us. If you're listening to this, you can call and leave a voicemail. I never answer it during the week. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call.
Do it.
This is the free 30-minute podcast. There's going to be another 2.5 hours after this. Sign up to the Patreon. We'll give some details at the end.
So even when she went to the toilet, she had her hands on the hip. She looked like she was furious with the toilet.
Yeah.
That woman,
She didn't have any pee buddies.
No one would have dared.
We also went and saw a film the other day at the Pictures. Film I heard a lot of good things about. My good friend Dave Dogface told me it was
my
good.
God, I'd forgotten about that.
Reviews were great. Everything was great. Apart from the film itself, which was pony.
But we have got one of our...
Oh, look at me. I got my long legs on.
We've got a new comedy voice out of it.
I got my long legs on.
Hey, almost birthday girl.
It was...
Would you believe it?
Would you believe it? Good evening, Nigel.
Oh, good evening, Iain.
Nigel, could you move to the people who the
I
last
moved-
show
I
they
moved
listened
to
to
the,
was
kitchen,
the last show they listened to from us was Talk Radio 4 years ago,
And we were having the
They
same
pick up-
problem.
Nothing has changed.
I thought you might be tonight. What on the internet you're on now?
We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. This is going to be a free podcast. This is gonna be heard by literally about 225 people in total.
That's not many, is it?
Oh, hang on. How many have you got?
I mean, is it live on YouTube? If you go onto YouTube
right
then?
now.
Right now.
Right now.
Is it really? Well, so how do I get it? What do I put in?
Go on YouTube.
Yeah.
I know you know how to do that.
Yeah.
It's like
would you
porn up,
put
but
in?
it's less mucky. But yeah.
And then you search up.
Anyway,
What's he searching up?
Go to youtube.com/Iain Lee.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm
I got
revamping my... You don't
something
go.
to talk about. Have you been enjoying the hot weather?
No. It's too hot.
It's been
No,
making
I
us a
think
bit
it's too
poorly,
hot.
Nigel.
I got up at 8 o'clock and I couldn't sit out in it earlier. Oh, I'm walking okay now.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Well done. Well done.
Because, I couldn't walk when I came out of hospital. I was struggling to walk.
Were you struggling to do anything else?
Right, I'm going to be singing up the church on Sunday.
When you sing up the church, do you have to sing hymns and psalms and stuff, or do they let you do your songs?
No, you can sing. You can sing whatever ones you want to sing, like "Fly Me to the Moon" and things like that.
At church?
Yeah, I'm going to do a show at church one anyway.
Whether they want it or not.
Church one in the church.
So what might you sing at the church on Sunday?
It's Sunday morning.
Yeah. Is it during the service or after when everyone's...
No, after
Or
the
before the
after the
service.
service, when the people
Have gone.
before they go home. Yeah.
Oh, right, just to finish them off.
Just it might fit me in during the break. I'm not sure yet.
I don't know if they have
break.
half time at church services, do they?
I might be a cabaret.
Yeah. Well, what was Jesus if he wasn't
an entertainer?
an entertainer at Chicken in the Basket?
Oh dear, there's trouble. That terrible trouble in the country. All that setting lights to shops and breaking windows.
Yeah.
It's dreadful, isn't it?
It is dreadful, but good always wins out.
Someone
Really nervous
said
where this
to
is
me
going.
it's the government's fault for letting the people come in the country.
Yeah, someone who said that to you is a massive racist and is wrong.
Yeah, I mean, you can't chuck them out if they got nowhere to go.
No, because they live here and they're British.
Hey,
and English
Nigel,
and-
you know who was a refugee, don't you?
Jesus.
Your mate Jesus, who
And
you go
imagine
see on
if-
Sunday.
Imagine if... Oh, no, they did kill him, didn't they? That's not great. Ixnay on the ice
what was I gonna
cray.
say? I was going to say something and I've forgotten now.
Probably for the best in this
I've been
conversation.
No, how dare you? I've been talking to Noah Cyrus with a tick on private.
Miley Cyrus
He doesn't
again.
know.
No, Noah's the sister.
Okay, again, if you haven't listened to us for 4 years, nothing's changed. Nothing's changed.
Pardon?
Nothing. I'm talking to the listener.
Oh, okay.
You know,
So anyway,
people can just a little note of caution that you won't listen to. People can buy ticks now. You know that, right?
Pardon?
You can buy a tick now. You don't have to be the actual famous person. Just
No, I suppose.
Nigel, just going back to something.
I've been walking
Can I-
a mile a day.
Can I ask you a question?
A mile a day. Yeah.
Your lovely mum, when she was ill in hospital, I would imagine she was looked after by doctors, nurses, cleaners.
Yes.
What do they call the people that push the truck?
Porters.
Porters. And I bet they were all different colours, all had different
course they are.
accents.
You-
Just
you-
get really worried, but you're going to go with that. All had different accents. All came, maybe their parents or grandparents, or they came from different countries. Some would have come here
Right,
because they wanted
well, no,
to.
well-
Some would have come here because their country was at war or whatever, and we utilised their skills. That's what immigration is. That's what immigration is.
Well, they're good workers anyway.
Oh, okay. It's nice to talk to you, mate. Thanks very much for calling. Wow. Where's my? Could you pass me the bell, but hit it yourself on the way here, and then I'm going to hit it as well. We're back with a bang, baby.
oh my word.
0203 286 6370 is the right number. You're going to give us a call if you're watching it live. You can call now, and if you're listening, you can call and leave a message about that. You can also email latenightalternative@gmail.com.
You can even call us from the 80s, as you heard there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we went and saw Longlegs. No spoilers here, right? It's been really hyped up, Nicolas Cage, and they were like showing a trailer where they blacked out his face because it was supposedly so horrible, and they put a heart rate monitor on the woman who I don't know her name. Do you know, was she famous? Didn't recognise. She was very good, but they put a heart rate monitor on it to measure her heart rate in real time, and that was the.
And it was supposed to have been the first time she'd beheld this vision of horror.
That scene was crap. The scene was crap. The film, and I really gave it my best shot. I thought bits of it looked beautiful. I like the 70s styling, even though it's set in the 90s.
Yes.
I thought the film was awful. Absolutely awful. And no one's saying that. Everyone's going, yeah, it's a good film.
The standout part for me was,
Solid.
for once, my eyes were not drawn by his hairline.
It was the chin. That's a bit of a spoiler. That was the best bit of the film, was Nicolas Cage's chin in Longlegs.
Oh, dear.
I've got my long legs on.
Here's my takeaway from that. He was having a great time, wasn't he?
He gets paid for that.
I know, he's having a great time.
He gets paid for that. We're going to get a call from Mohammed in a minute. He's worked out he's been a plonker.
Oh, no, what have you done this time,
He's
Mohammed?
worked out he's been a plonker. So, Yeah, I've not seen a good film at the cinema for ages. Let's go. So, Longlegs. Before that, Despicable Me 4.
Civil War was brilliant.
Well, we've got to go back a long way. I'm going backwards. So, Longlegs, Despicable Me 4, and I've got a lot of time for the Minions. That was rubbish.
Those guys.
A Quiet Place Round 2, or whatever it's called, the new one. That was crap. Are we including watching hooky films illegally as going to the pictures?
Or going to special screenings.
Now, can I share something with you, dear listener? That Katherine is my best friend, my partner, and is just one of the greatest human beings that I've ever had the privilege of knowing.
True.
But sometimes she's a dick.
No.
And I upgraded my internet, right? I upgraded it because
Apparently that's the response you have to give every time he says it.
I'm with Sky, right? And it went down. It went down for 2 days. Dave next door had to get a cable through the window and put it in there. And so I looked at alternatives. And recently they were installing poles for a fibre company. And so I phoned up Sky. I said, can you fix this? We'll do our best. Got £9 off them today for that.
Nice.
And I'm paying Sky 36 quid for 35
Phone.
to 40. Oh, hang on. Hello. This is going well, isn't it? It's like, hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello. Is this Mohammed?
This is Mohammed.
What were you doing wrong? Why couldn't? Because I saw you trying to get through. What happened?
Yeah, I didn't press. I don't know. Never saw the double sixes because I was kind of like switching screens in a way. And,
the sixes are the most important. Guess what? 0203 28. Hang on, what is it? 0203 286 6370. Kind of hangs on the sixes.
Yeah.
I know. I just never saw it. It's a lesson for life for me. I don't know.
It
It's
is.
right
And
from
do you
my
know
face.
what? There are
Totally
no
is.
mistakes. It's just an opportunity to learn, Mohammed.
Or you muffed up. That was a mistake.
I did, but your lovely wife has just given me something I can carry with me for the rest of my life. So anytime
Okay,
I
there we
fail,
go.
I'm not going to fail.
We're not married yet.
But the
coming.
lessons
Coming.
from me come thick and fast, Mohammed. So strap in. It won't be the last one you learn today.
Yes.
Ian, I was listening to you back in 2006, and your radio
2006.
show.
Where was 2006? That was that LBC still?
It was LBC indeed.
Yeah.
3 o'clock, and I remember distinctively you going to Morocco and saying, "Will I die? Will there be a plane crash and will I die?"
Jesus, did I say that? I remember
You've always been a cheery soul,
I
haven't
remember
you?
doing the show from Morocco because it was so hot, it was so dusty.
Yeah.
I don't remember
It was.
I don't remember that, but yes, okay, but possibly. You obviously.
And
remember
then,
better than me.
yeah. And I was like, "What the heck's going on?" But it was in a fun way, you know. You were like,
It was-
"Will I die on my trip to Morocco?"
Fun plane crashes, yeah, fun with plane crashes.
Yeah, I've got the same problem with plane crashes. But then
You can't do it now. Do you know why you can't do that now?
why?
Because of woke.
You could-
Can't say anything now.
Copyright Matt Murray, the computer game show. Well, sorry.
But your show, Ian, was really fantastic. This is obviously before mobile phones and stuff, with smartphones, I should say. And really, I was in a tough job, and it was the only thing that kept me going in those hours. And I listened to it attentively,
You sound quite young. I'm gonna say
He can't be.
No, I'm just trying to work it out. So 20 years ago,
And he was working.
I know. I'm getting it. You're like 41, right?
very close. I'm 43.
2 out. Not bad.
But he looks 41. He looks 41.
It looks 41.
I sound young, but I look old.
You
so
do.
I'm sure the other way
Yeah.
around.
Catherine sounds old and looks
Talking
old.
of this,
So what?
talking of looking young,
Yeah. There we go.
you look fantastic. You look like I'm in shock when I put on your show on YouTube. I was like, what the heck? And nobody else is telling you. It's just me. I think people are just so jealous.
It's
It's
as if-
unbelievable.
People are so
You really
jealous.
look great.
Yeah, that's totally what it is. It's as if like they look at him and they think, oh,
I'm 62.
yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, shut up. I'm 51. He
Man,
goes,
you look
"Oh, well, yeah,
fantastic, man. Whatever you do, you look great. You got to keep that going. 'cause
I get
seriously, you
access
could
to
be a
very
movie
special
star.
cream.
You got movie star looks.
Right, you're getting weird now.
Give them back. They're a bit baggy.
No. Well, no. Seriously, no. I'm not joking. Seriously, you look young. I'm about to start I just rang for a personal trainer on Wednesday at 3:00. I'm going to start my training schedule. So I have a trainer. I'm going to do it. I'm a fat lard. So
You're going to get ripped, Mohammed.
I've lost about nearly 2 stone the last couple of months, which is.
Well, it's funny because I'm intending to lose 2 stone.
Yeah. Do it.
So let's get it on.
Is life? You said you were in a bit of a miserable job 20 years ago. Everything all right now?
Yeah. Yes and no. 20 years ago, I don't know. I mean, I was 26 years old driving a black cab, so it wasn't fantastic, but it was okay. And then I became a driving instructor. And I started when I was 20.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was a cabbie at 20, unfortunately. It was a tough job, yeah.
You're a driving instructor now?
No, I took, what happened was that entire time from that time 20 to all the way to, I think, around 37, I didn't do anything. I just worked. I did nothing else. I think on holiday, I didn't go to the beach. In fact, I had never been to the beach until I was about 38. So when 38, I think it was just around Corona, or slightly before Corona, I said, that's it. I've had enough. And I just got up, and funnily enough, the first place I went to was Morocco, and then from there, I just carried on going all the way through North Africa and Egypt, and wherever I went, I met people in Greece and ended up in Japan. And
they have people. Oh, where did you go to in Japan? I was in Japan last year.
I was in Matsuyama, which I took a flight to Tokyo, stayed in Tokyo, and I flew to Matsuyama.
Where is that? Is that out to the west?
I can't say. I'm too lazy to even kind of check out. But it was a lovely place.
It may not have even been Japan. He could have just the plane pilot could have just found a sucker here. They won't even look at a map. We'll just put him in the back for a couple of hours, like that Space Cadet show where they pretended they were flying them to Russia. Just get some Japanese people and some shops and be fine.
What airline did you fly on, Ian?
To go to Japan.
Yeah.
It was like Finnish or something.
Finnair.
It was
you stopped somewhere then, yeah?
Something like that. You stopped in. We couldn't afford direct, so stopped in Germany for a bit. Anyway, Mohammed, listen. We're going to do another couple of hours of this, but the podcast show that people are listening to in their ears, that's coming to an end right now. So Mohammed, keep watching because there's more to come. Okay. And we'll speak. It's really nice to hear your voice, man. Thank you.
Pleasure. All the best to you. Take care. And goodbye.
Bye. Nice to meet you.
I like it now when people remind me of that stuff. I didn't used to like. I'm gonna change his. How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. I like it when
people come on and blow smoke up your ass. Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah, I do actually. No, I like being reminded of the old stuff now.
Good.
I like being reminded of the old stuff. Listen, if you're listening to the podcast, that's it. It's done for you. It's going to carry on for another 2.5 hours for the people that are watching. If you want to hear the whole 3-hour podcast, if you want to watch the whole 2.5-3-hour show every week, if you want access to about 1,500 hours of video and podcast, then sign up to our Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Iain and Katherine. Patreon.com/IAIN and Katherine with a K. You can start supporting us from £2 a month. Have a look at the tiers. It's great. It's great.
We think so.
There's loads of different options is what I meant to say, but it came out saying
it's a great variety.
You can give us a call during the week, 0203 286 6370.
Yeah.
You can email latenightalternative@gmail.com.
Do that.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Right now, the freeloaders have gone.
We can swear our heads
off. This is the real effing show. I think we may have missed a phone call there.
No.
Oh, isn't only from that? We don't take anonymous withheld numbers. You know that, dude.
Swear time, Super Saint.
4 years. That guy that likes making violent, misogynistic jokes that are just awful about women. Still bitter about that. We'll get bloody. Who's Koki? Okie Koki. What's his name?
I can't remember. Dr. Albers.
What was he angry about? Oh, Kingsman. So if we're going to try and do that we're not going to try. We're going to commit to doing that every week. Is the first 30 minutes, even the paywall stuff, is going to be a free podcast. If you go and search for Iain Lee and Katherine Boyle, that's what you need to look for. Because there are so many. I've asked Jack FM and Talk to take down their podcast feeds, because there's a lot of podcasts of me up there. A lot of them. Thank you very much indeed to the wonderful Matty, of course. Iain Lee and Katherine Boyle. There should be one episode up at the moment. This will go up Sunday or Monday or Tuesday. And we're going to do that every week. 25, 30-minute podcast for two reasons. Well, for a few. Firstly, we're treating this more like a business again after being a little blasé. It's like we're going to do some work. And we're going to, if anybody sees any funny bits and you want to clip them 30, 60 seconds, no more than 60 seconds that we can put on TikTok and all the socials, clip them. So hopefully we'll get a few more people to join us on the Patreon.
Yeah.
Since putting up that little 3-minute teaser, we've had 6 people join. And if we get enough people listening, we might get like £100 between us a month on the Acast. It doesn't sound like a lot, but you that, and then you put it with that, and you put it with that, and it's all very, very tasty. So that is the plan. I got the sweats on, baby. That is.
It's funny weather, and apparently it's going to be hot all weekend.
Oh, sweet Jesus Christ!
So yeah, clammy. Oh,
so that's the plan. So that's what we're going to do, and I hope you, as patrons, the ones that do pay, won't mind. If you want to go and look for it and sub to it, that'd be really great. I'm going to do that every single week. I'm going to start doing another little podcast on my own. I think it's going to be called The Iain Lee. That's it. But I don't quite know what it's going to be. It's going to be stuff. When I got enthused, it's going to be stuff that I find entertaining.
Okay.
And it
like
might.
Clive James.
Well, I don't get the reference. I know who Clive James is, but I don't know what.
I'm going to show you something funny, and we're going to laugh about it
No,
together.
because I don't know. It might be. I might interview someone about a video game. I might go and do some vox pops. I might do like I might do like a surreal soundscape thing.
ADHD, then, is it? The contents of your mind.
Yes.
On any given.
Right. Should we have a quick look at Twitter? Then I'm going to delete all of my tweets. We're going to delete the tweets live.
Throw X into a frenzy.
I have decided I'm staying on Twitter. By the way, there's a QR code on the top of the screen. If you scan it, it takes you straight to our Patreon. Just scan it now. Make sure it works. And then go to the £2 or $3.99 or £20 a month tier and subscribe, just to make sure it works.
But most of all, be impressed that we've got a QR code at our great ages.
Couldn't believe it. Could not. But look at that. That's the speed I'm getting on my broadband now. Should we go live? Here we go. This is the speed I'm getting on my broad. Oh, sweet Jesus! Next week we're gonna transmit in 4K.
Oh, let's.
So why has Dave joined the chat? He's on holiday in Spain. He watched a racist shadow puppet show.
Did you?
Yeah, actually racist. Do you want to?
In Spain, I can't believe it.
Look at those numbers. That's quite low for the upload.
I don't really understand what these numbers mean, but it looks very nice.
Well, before they were 35 and 8.
Oh.
Now look at them.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. Matthew Stevenson is saying, "Holy shit!"
But
he's
Matty's
so
goes up to about 1,000. He was saying. Oh yeah. So, do you want to see the racist? I won't show it to the public.
Oh, Matthew Stevenson, ADHD.
Where does he say that?
There.
Yeah. No. It's not called that. It's called the Iain Lee.
Okay.
Why?
If you think that's going to work.
Are we still streaming? Why is that frozen?
It froze ages ago.
Okay. It's called the Iain Lee.
Okay. The Iain Lee.
Yeah, it's called the Iain Lee.
The or the.
I've decided.
You said the before.
It's the
How are we
because
pronouncing
it's
it?
the because it's coming up to
It's
a
like
vowel.
the.
All right, so this is the racist puppet show, like shadow puppets.
Yeah, I don't think that's okay. Wow.
Too hot for Twitch. Why I made the mistake of clicking on one Twitch stream. Someone's going, "Oh, who has starting soon videos playing on their Twitch stream? You're real losers." And because I clicked on that,
Who cares what?
Yeah.
What someone?
because I clicked on that, my whole Twitter feed is people talking about their Twitch. So I can give a toss. Twitch sucks. Anyway, I'm staying on Twitch. On Twitter, right? I'm going to stop doing any political posts. I had to apologise to Tom Swarbrick because I was a bit rude about him. Apparently his interview with Farage was excellent.
He pulled his pants down.
You did, and I sent him a DM and apologised.
Here's the thing: both of you and I have both got bees in our bonnets about the way some people have been given a platform as a bit of fun.
Should have been more thoughtful.
Or we'll get the phones going. You know, we were in that situation where pressure was put on us to try and do things like that, put things on because it would be good radio, and we pushed back on that one, and it's one of the reasons why I don't think we work in radio anymore. Anyway, so we see things like that and it gets our
But I did send him apologise publicly, and I sent him a private message.
I saw that. Did he respond, or he told you?
Yeah, he did. He said thank you. You know, it was a thank you. The last time I spoke to him privately was in 2016 when he was asking me if one of our colleagues, who I won't name, but you'll know straight away when we were at Three Counties, might be interested in moving to LBC. Have a guess.
Well, there's only one.
Go on. What? No.
Oh.
No. One of our colleagues at LBC.
No, at Three
Counties. Oh, we got two. We got. Hang on a minute. Andrea.
Welcome, Andrea.
Dave Aldo and Dave Linehan.
The Daves.
It's paid off already.
We needed some new Daves, to be honest.
Thank you, guys. Really appreciate your support. It means so much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to know if he was.
Oh, because he was making waves, wasn't he? As he does.
This is being streamed on YouTube and on Twitch. So I think what we got 108 on Twitch. We got 60 on YouTube. That'll do me. And
why is it frozen on that? I look like a tortoise.
It's frozen there because it's
and you look
frozen.
Sad.
I am sad. If you're watching us, we can be a little bit more relaxed now. We're not doing the poddy bit. It did feel a little bit forced on my part because I haven't done anything proper for so long within kind of very loosely defined boundaries. So people are saying it's great to see you back. We do this every week. We've had a couple of weeks off for summer, but we're back in the New York groove. We do this every Friday, 7:00, 2.5, 3 hours, depending on the vibe. And if you want to be part of it, go to our patreon.com/Iain and Katherine. You can scan the QR code. Honestly, I'm blown away by that.
They're like the bloody Jetsons.
Scan the QR code, takes you to the Patreon. You can contribute £2 a month. Doesn't get anything, just a warm glow. From $3.99 a month plus VAT upwards, you get access to watch the shows live. You get them as podcasts every week, and you get 1,500 hours worth of stuff to listen to. There's a £13 and above tier. You get to come to a Zoom meeting once a month, and you can join that for a month. And also, if you want to sign up to the $3.99 a month tier and absolutely cane it and download everything you can and then unsubscribe the next day, we're cool with that.
It's allowed.
We're cool with that. I get it. But my friend Andrew Hickey says on the History of Rock in 500 Songs, that's the deal.
Yeah.
That's part of the deal. You want to go in $3.99, get everything and go, fill your boots. I'm going to stay on Twitter. And I'm going to stop being... I don't need these on. Did we miss a phone call? I'm sure. Okie dokie. These are much more interesting. Maybe we got away with it. Oh dear, it's never simple, is it, with me? Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let's try this. Person.
Hello, sugar tits.
Way!
Yay!
Who's this?
I know this. This
Fancy
is.
speaking to you again, eh? You can't get enough of me, can you?
Who is it?
I recognise the voice.
I don't. The attitude is turning me on. Did we just speak to you a minute ago?
Oh, maybe not a minute ago.
Have we spoken to you this evening?
Possibly.
Oh, goodbye. I knew it. We just called him up. We just spoke to him 10 minutes ago.
Huh?
The guy before Mohammed. Yeah.
Oh, I've spoken to him once before and he's calling me sugar tits. This is starting to become a pattern.
Let's give this guy a call.
Sugar tits. Sugar tits is one of my favourite though.
It's a good one.
Who did we discuss that with recently? The Mel Gibson sugar tits thing.
I've annoyed myself. I've buggered this up. I've got to go in there and take that out. Not the end of the world. Right.
Come on.
Let's try that. That one.
Oh, he's gone to the toilet.
Okay, we'll call back. He'll call back.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stay on Twitter.
Yeah. What to defy racism?
Yeah. I'm not going to do any more politics because it just gets me angry. I'm going to do cats and funny videos and plug myself a little bit. That's the plan. And I took on my second. You can't see that. My second fostering this week. Cat called Pebbles and 3 kittens, 11 days old. 11 days old.
If you look bottom right there, you can see just a hint of the other two.
Yeah.
They are gorgeous.
And they're adorable. They're gorgeous. I was told the mum was quite timid. No, she's not at all. She was sat on my lap for an hour watching a really shit film called Project Silence. Don't watch that.
And here's the thing. I think this might be a dangerous one. They call it a failed foster, don't they, when you end up keeping someone. And it's not the kittens that are the danger. The mum is absolutely gorgeous. I've never seen a cat that looks like her. She looks like she's made out of like patchwork. So there's a little bit of tabby going on. There's a bit of ginger. There's a bit of white here. She is beautiful. The most gorgeous green eyes, a lovely, pretty face. Oh my goodness. And she's really dinky.
Yeah.
All this is the cocktail of cat that we like. So
I'm staying on there. I'm going to delete. In fact, after this, I'm going to redact all of my tweets. That's the app and that. Right. But I did get some likes this week, but not many. Oh, this is interesting. I don't know about this. My most recent thing is researching a 1980s cult of middle-class English women who set up a role-play Victorian spanking commune in Donegal. They use no electricity, but surprisingly also authored multiple ZX Spectrum games. They disbanded after an assault conviction. And when the house was raided, strangely, by the cult who occupied the house before them, they found far-right fascist material.
oh my God.
Well, that's that. I'm gonna delve into that. What else we got? Oh, this is great. This was Walthamstow. Oh, this is Brighton. Is it Brighton or Walthamstow?
No, that's Walthamstow. Oh, maybe not.
Either way, racist. You can't. 3. It's 3. 3 racists, and all those anti-racists. I like that.
And they had to stand there with their
Yeah.
arms folded and listen to it.
I like that. I'm enjoying seeing them all go to prison. Oh, that was a guy who's been a twat. There's cats. There's a lot of stuff about Mr. Beast coming out. Some of it is, okay. Some of it is thoroughly unpleasant. It's thoroughly unpleasant. And this made me laugh, and it will make my boys laugh. Last year, he told us he was 25. This year, he says he's 26. Which is it, Jimmy? That made me laugh. Because people get older. That's Billy Joel.
No, it's not. Yeah, it is.
I would never have recognised him in a million years. You've seen the clip of him going mad on stage in Russia, haven't you?
Yes.
That's a great clip.
Yeah.
Billy Joel.
I quite like Billy Joel.
I like Billy Joel. Democracy Manifest has died. When we tried to get him on the show, he wanted 50 grand.
Did he?
Do you remember? I tried to get him on.
50. I don't remember that figure.
Because he reappeared recently, and I got in touch, and he's like agent said, "You'll do it for $50,000."
Yeah, I'm sure.
We went, okay, mate. I'll see if I can find the email. Hello, caller.
Hello, it's me, Josh. Do you remember me?
I think
From
I do.
Shaftesbury.
From Shaftesbury.
Yeah, I think so.
Tell me a little bit more about yourself, Josh.
I don't really remember. All I remember is me and my mum were at your show in Shaftesbury a couple of years ago.
Oh my God, Josh came up on stage. You remember where they filmed the Hovis advert?
Yes.
You came up on stage, didn't you?
Yeah.
You were like 6 then.
Yeah.
How old are you now, man?
11, going into year 7 now.
Hey, wow! Look at that. You are a young man. Yeah, that was a really nice show. It was part of like a Shaftesbury festival, and we did it. I think we were about 25, 30 people there. It wasn't a huge turnout, but it was a lovely venue. Everyone who worked there was so nice to us. It really made a difference. And your mum came, and your mum was a bit of a super fan, and she'd brought you, and you were a what my boys would call a bebes. And I think we got you up on stage. It was difficult because that show was quite sweary, quite rude. How have the last few years been? What's going on?
Normal, I guess.
Normal's great. Normal's great. That'll do me. I wish my life was normal. I aim for my teens and 20s. I was aiming for chaos. Now I just want normal. Just plodding. You can yawn at a child, Catherine. It's fine.
I'm not yawning at a child.
Okay.
I'm yawning at an 51-year-old.
How's your mum doing?
Good.
Good. Okay.
So I don't really know what to say.
Is she really dead?
You said
No, I
good.
said good.
Oh, Jesus.
Iain, flipping heck. He's going to go and wash his ears out. You just made him have a heart attack. I thought he reacted a bit weird, didn't you, Josh? He was like all quiet, and I went, "No, it's good. Good is good."
Mate, honestly, my ears are not great at the best of times. Did anyone else in the chat?
No, just you.
Did anyone else in the chat hear dead? Ace of Spades heard it. Steve heard it.
Well, they're weirdos.
What? She's arisen. She's arisen.
Great news.
I want to go to bed. I'm glad she's good. So did you live without doxing yourself? Did you live round that way, and do you still live round that way?
No, I think I don't know where Shaftesbury is. I think we live sort of far away. Right. Okay. I'm not sure.
Don't tell him where. He'll be coming round.
I'm telling Pike.
Checking on your mum.
Shut up. Well, Josh, listen, it's really lovely to hear your voice. Please send our love on to your mum.
Yeah, I think she's watching.
Oh, hello, Mum. Glad you're well.
Yeah, what a miracle. All right, man. Nice to talk to you. See you later.
Take care, Josh.
Yeah,
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was a relief.
I thought, why has he gone quiet?
Well,
and
I
there's
thought
me going, great.
Well, I thought he was doing, yeah, my mum's dead joke. I thought, that's not funny.
No.
And then when he said, I don't know what else to say, it's like, oh shit, she's actually dead.
Wow.
I want to get rid of that. Are you sure you want to delete that? Yes, I do. Let me close Skype and open again. Yeah, that's what
So we've had a happy ending then. That's what we aspire to.
It's a relief, to say the least.
I'm so glad she's well.
Let's have a little look.
I'm just going to go and get a drink because I am dry.
I had a Coke somewhere. Could you grab that,
yeah,
please?
Yeah.
I got some more stuff on the old. Oh, we got another. The phones are going wild tonight. Oh, hang on. You've unplugged me.
Sorry, everyone.
Hold the line, please, caller. Please don't say anything outrageous or racist because I can't hear it. I can hear you now. Hello, who's this?
Cool, blimey, you love me, but you've spoken to me tonight.
All right, well, the second time was an accident. The third time was meant to be.
You called me back.
I did call you back.
I've got an airport story for you, mate.
Go on, let's have it. Oh, you've gone. We've lost you. We've lost you.
Is it him again?
Yeah, we're getting an airport story.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Twinkle arse.
All right. Can you hear me, yeah? All good?
Pardon?
This is good information.
Pardon?
Information, you know?
There we go. Tits McGee.
Go.
Oh.
We've lost you again, and I'm not doing a bit now.
Honestly, it sounds like you're underwater.
I'm not doing a bit.
Oh.
Try now.
Hello.
There.
Hello.
Hello.
Better?
Yes.
Better?
Yes.
Yeah? All right.
Good.
Got to the airport.
Yeah.
Got to the passport bit where they check your passport. They had all the barriers up.
Yeah.
Got there. I was like, all right, where's the way out? I'm standing there for about a minute looking around. I was like, there's no way out here. And I see a barrier there and I saw an opening. So I ducked under the barrier, slip through the little passport bit. Next thing, copper comes out the little box. Grab my passport out of my hand and go stand in the corner.
What?
All my mates are waiting there.
Are you an adult when this happens?
I'm standing in the corner. This is 2 weeks ago, mate. I'm standing in the corner thinking, what's going on here? Thinking, like, I'll be here all night and they're going to sling me in a room. And then he come back up to me, he goes, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Did you, did you just go onto those, the little rat run thing they have? Did you just go onto the barrier?
What, on the bag carousel? No, I didn't go on that, mate.
No.
You know when they try, they call it crowd management, don't they? Where
there was no one there. It was
but
just
they
me.
make you go in and out like that.
It was just me on my own, standing there, looking like, where's the way out?
Yeah.
So I ducked under a barrier.
Yeah.
Slipped through the little passport thing. He marches out his little door, takes my passport out of my hand, goes, go stand in the corner. Stand in the corner, I'm waiting, and I'm like, what's this flipping geezer doing? I just want to get on the flipping coat and get to my hotel.
Yes.
He comes back over. He's like, you can't do that. You need to get your passport stamped.
There's an accent here, and I'm worried to... It was where?
Schwarzenegger.
Okay, I'm glad I got that. Yeah. Where was Yugoslavia? Yugoslavia doesn't exist.
No, it's Croatia, isn't it?
Where did you go? Where was this?
Ibiza.
Ibiza.
Right, okay.
Yeah, Ibiza.
Okay. He went to Ibiza.
So anyway, he gave me my passport, mate. He goes, I said, I apologise for jumping under the barrier. No apologies. Next time you're out. You're back to London. I was like, nah.
Wow.
I was like, next time, mate. It ain't going to happen again next time. I said, you've already given me the green light. I'm out of here. See you later. Anyway, I've got another story. Quick one.
Okay. I wouldn't open with that one, but you did. Yes?
Hotel result. Dead body washed up on the beach while I was there.
Holy shit.
This is not Ibiza. What's going on?
Well, I've been watching some stuff about Ibiza recently.
I've slipped off the bed by that point, though.
Yeah, sounds typical.
Okay. 023-286-6370 if you want to give us a call. So let's look at the tweets. What I liked.
Yeah.
This week. This is good.
Yeah, I tweeted that this week. Where did that from?
Well, only because I pointed out the synchronised swimming to you the other day in the hotel.
But then I saw that and I thought, well, isn't that effective?
This is synchronised swimming on
Upside
Mars.
down.
Who are these twats?
Filming it.
Is it me, or have leotards and swimsuits got a little tighter around the bum and the crack?
Here's the thing. In my day...
Does it make you run faster?
Well, it'd make me waddle. No, when you've got to wax your cervix, that's no fun. When we were growing up, the high leg was a thing, but you also had plenty of material around the back, so you were completely covered. This time it's like you got a hungry bum.
This isn't upside down, because what is this?
That's the bottom of the pool, mate.
There's a net hanging there, underwater.
Yeah.
So this is all underwater.
It'll be a viewing tube or something, won't it?
Why? Come on, I don't believe this.
Yeah, of course it is. Cameras.
How is she like 6 inches off that?
What? Because she's under the water. It's upside
down.
down.
So how is she holding herself 6 inches up?
She's underneath, pushing herself in.
You can't stand in water.
Iain, this is the surface of the water. This is upside
down.
Yes,
yeah. But she's the right way up.
No,
she is. Messed up. This is AI. It's like that AI of the couple in bed and then she turns into 3 dogs. Have you seen that?
No.
That's a good one.
That sounds a bit niche.
Oh! This is AI.
Fizzy lifting drinks.
This is the same guy that did the Pope in that puff jacket. Strange comebacks. Milo Yiannopoulos
is now something to do with Kanye West.
Is now outing Kanye West's doctor as getting him addicted on laughing gas and stealing his teeth.
And putting fake diamonds in. But also, he apparently had been working with Kanye, like, as a PR or something.
I didn't know that, but that doesn't surprise me, because they're both
but I don't believe him.
Is this played backwards?
Yeah, that's exactly what
she's going to dive in now. Then she just flies. It's funny.
Arse first.
You seen those astronauts stuck in space.
The sad times.
Isn't it? It's funny enough because I'm watching For All Mankind.
In space, no one can hear you scream either.
Or and the season 1, they get stuck in space.
Oh.
Just thought
So
that
it
was-
can happen. They should have known.
Here we go. This made me chuckle. Parenting a teenager is surreal because you'll be sitting there and some dude who is much taller than you will walk around the corner and ask you how to open a popcorn bag. That is... They're looking through my windows. That is absolutely bob on. Someone said, this is great. I'm guessing this is the Oscars or Golden Globes. My sexuality is Isabel Adjani saying Jaws.
Verna Fields for Joe's.
Joe's.
For Joe's.
Joe's.
Dude's dead.
Oh, I saw that. You could do that.
Backclick.
Where's that being nestled betwixt his cheeks? That.
I'm going to do it. So you've got... You press the...
Is this going to make a click?
Well, you've got to describe how to do it to me.
Right, so you get in the old recovery position, not the new one. And you put your both palms flat on the floor.
Yeah.
And your head is up. So your chin is touching the floor, but your...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so... Hang on, let's see the rest of it. Push up and straighten... Oh, my God. Then straighten your arms.
Is that it?
Yeah. Is your crotch still touching the floor?
He'll have a better one. He'll have a better one.
His crotch is still touching the floor. You were doing some sort of weird press up.
No, he'll have a better one. Look, he's got longer time there. Oh, he's going under.
He's going under.
Right, so...
I should move so they can see this.
I'm not worried about them.
I am.
So I'm up. My arm's going under.
Yep.
Yeah, now what? We'll press play.
Hang on.
Fucking hell.
So bossy.
Oi!
Right, so you put your other arm flat on the floor.
Show me!
And then put your hand, and then you put your hand on top of your wrist.
Okay, yes. Just farted. It's not working.
We know how to make Iain fart now.
I did drop my guts. Alright, well that didn't work on any.
Well done, everyone. Well done.
Oh, that's
It better not be. If I'm chewing on that, you're in trouble.
Alright, so there's that. Oh, that breath.
News.
Let's go. Look, everyone helping me with Square. I've got a new website I built with Squarespace. Just waiting for IainLee.com to be transferred from 34SP to Squarespace, and it's going to be up live. Technical stuff.
What's this?
Oh, I don't remember this.
This wins TikTok for all 2020.
Don't remember what this is.
You guys, my dad literally just got
Oh,
punched.
this is funny. Okay.
You guys, my dad literally just got punched in the face for being a Trump supporter. Like, that was it. Just for being a Trump supporter. And I'd do it again. Bop, bop, bop. That's it. Just for being a Trump supporter. And I'd do it again. Bop, bop, bop.
Tickle my pickle. What is this? Eurosport have dropped. Oh yeah, this was. He follows me on Twitter. I found this outrageous. Right, this is the sports commentator commentating on one of the women's swimming events.
Well, the women just finishing off. You know what women like, hanging around. You know, doing the makeup.
Outrageous. Some of the men are doing that as well.
They're doing the makeup. Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's awful, right? That's awful.
I'm not surprised.
I am. I'm a man. People have got sacked for much less than that.
He sees nothing wrong with it. It's just that thing. It's very old. I mean, it just comes across as very old-fashioned, doesn't it?
He follows me on Twitter. I didn't realise. We may have met at some point. I'm sure he's a very nice bloke. And then Iain Dale, who also follows me on Twitter, and he's a very nice bloke, came out in support of him, and I just thought, nah, it's not.
Let's replace.
Right.
You know what women are like with you know what gays are like, or you know what black people are like.
Yeah.
It's just, we don't need to do that shit anymore. Also, it's not funny.
ADHD memes. I really like stickers. Totally identified with this. No one talks about stickers enough. I really like stickers, but at the same time, I don't, because once you stick them somewhere, that's it. It's finished. And I'm just not emotionally stable enough for that responsibility. I've been waiting for this post my whole life. I was trying to explain this to someone one day, and they basically told me I was crazy. I could never use stickers or the transfers because, well, what if it's the wrong place? And once it's done, it's done. That's it. That sticker is gone. So I would get like sheets of stickers. And keep them. What's this? I can't breathe. This post is unavailable. Oh, what was that? Because Narina liked it. What was that? It was Nick Ferrari and the sex ed. We'll try and find that. Right, and we're up to date. We've done this. Let me try.
Look at mine.
Okay.
Mine are just retweets, so you don't need to go into the other bits.
Okay.
Oh yeah, James O'Brien today was talking about people trying it on with colleagues.
You blew it.
And
no, I'm not sorry, not in reference to what you just said there.
And he said something like, once someone has declared their interest in you, you can't relax anymore around the office. And he said something like, yeah, every time I bent over, he'd be looking at my buns.
Yeah.
It was just the use of the word buns.
But you put everything.
I know. That was because I was, yeah.
That's really sad.
Never mind.
What are you trying to do anything alone when you have a cat? I mean, already this is.
What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What?
Look at that beautiful beast.
I know. Usually you go to the toilet, isn't it? Is what you're doing. I lock mine out and then put the hands under the door. Paws under the door. Oh my God, this made me well up. It's quite long. But anyway, long story short. How can you tell to send me? He's obsessed with this car, right? And he tells her all about it. He's going into all this detail. I used to have one of these. I had to send it back. The paintwork was bad. I had a 72, this is 73s, and it's beautiful. If you fast forward it to like the last minute or so.
Twitter videos are very glitchy, even with my mega fast broadband. Got very fast broadband. Oh, there's a QR code on the screen. Scan it. Dreams can come true. Scan that QR code, baby.
Do it.
Let's see if we come out of big, it might work. Twitter videos, they never work properly.
No. It's tantalising, isn't it? Oh, here we go,
Yeah. And I have this. What is this? What is this?
You know what that means? You didn't have to.
Oh, he's just spent 3 minutes wanging on about this, how great this car is.
Just shut him up. Give him this. I saw this.
It's lovely.
It is lovely, and this is great, but it does have a sad ending. He died driving it home.
Shut up!
He was being Billy Big Bollocks, and he crashed it into the freeway on the turnpike at Junction 9 on the highway.
Well, it's what he would have wanted. Meanwhile, my dad's given me a book I need to get from Amazon, and I've gone hardback rather than floppy, because I'm that kind of girl. Oh yeah, this.
We've seen this one before, but this is always worth a watch. This is great.
Let me call him. You have to act like you got them. Like they got you. Go, let me call him. Guys! Oh shit! Just come open the door! Hi!
Totally worth it.
Yes, boys.
Totally got him.
Oh my God!
That kid's actually slapping his thigh.
Ow!
Absolutely brilliant. I love that.
Yeah. Oh, this is lovely too.
Little look-sees. Oh, look at this.
If you're listening on the podcast, we've just watched a small boy bring over his toy digger. And
this is the Patreon podcast. These guys are clever enough to know.
he's brought his digger over, and the nice digger men have filled it up with mud from their big digger.
Okay.
Oh, strongest grip on earth, baby grip. I just love babies' hands that look like they've got like little rubber bands attached to them. Those fingers. There's that thing. There's Willow, my cat, who is just about getting over me going away.
Message.
Oh, this is nice.
What we got here?
This was while it was still
That's it.
tense on the streets. But look, this little kid.
He's gonna tackle you. Oh! Chin direction.
Good times for the team as well.
That's it. That just cost me 30 quid.
30 quid.
Yeah, easy on that. Oh. Oh, tackle.
That is England.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
is
it's
England.
lovely.
He's not gonna
That
touch
is
that out.
Screw you arseholes. Big onions.
That bloke likes big onions, and who are we to say?
Someone chooses to be a refugee. You can choose not to be a knobhead.
Oh, this is great.
This made me laugh a lot. I may have to turn the music down a little bit.
Is he proposing or just taking me to our favourite lunch place?
Cue lots of shots of hands.
Taking lots of private phone calls. Is he proposing or just taking me shopping for a new dress?
The lovely bright yellow dress. More shots of the hand.
Just telling me this is going to be a night to remember. Just taking me to get my nails done.
Shots of the hand.
Is he proposing or just taking extra long to get ready? He closes the door on her.
I propose.
He's taking me to see Despicable Me 4.
He's dressed up as a minion.
This will be fun. Hope they have snow caps. Hope I don't see anyone from work. That'd be weird. Let's go. Why'd you take pictures of your hand all day?
Despicable Me 4 was actually rubbish, I'm going to be honest. Pete, hey. Cat's going around in circles. Oh, look, sad.
Doesn't really know what to do.
Is a sea lion the same as a seal?
No.
Okay. I don't want to know anymore.
Oh, this guy.
We're going to get done with the music.
That's fine, but it's a guy replicating the Patrick Swayze final dance. There's me.
You think Olive's a posh?
I think there's a little element of me that still thinks Olive's a posh, man. And I am every time I eat one, I congratulate myself on now getting used to the salty grapes.
I'll try and
They're
find...
posh. Come on, they're posh. If you are not from a Mediterranean country, for them it's everyday stuff. For me, it's posh. Also hummus.
Here we go. We found it. This is
Oh my God!
This is
that.
great. This is absolutely great. This killed
Paul, how old is your child at school?
Oh, is that thing you make it big?
He's 14.
Right, okay. Is he getting sex classes?
What do they call it, Sid? PSHE they called it, but yeah, basically it's sex classes, yeah.
Okay. And is it appropriate what's going on? What's happened to your lad?
I think it's appropriate that they teach them about sex. I mean, they talk about homosexual sex and heterosexual sex, which I think is appropriate.
Yes.
But they've depicted it with a banana and Nutella.
They depicted a sex act. Okay, bear in mind there could be 14 and 13 and 12-year-olds. Yeah. They depicted a sex act with a banana and Nutella.
Yeah, so you can leave that to your own imagination.
Right.
Got a punchline coming.
Okay, I can't get it. What was your son's reaction?
Well, he's autistic, so he takes everything literally. But when he come home, he asked what that was symbolising. And, I used my imagination and I told him what I thought it was. But I didn't think that was a very good way of showing it.
Hang on. Is this... I think I'm going with this one. This would be more perhaps of a homosexual act.
Yeah, possibly.
And that's how the school taught to depict it?
Yeah, apparently it's quite widespread the way they show that.
Well, as a dad, how do you react to that?
Well, for a start, I don't think it makes that act look good because what does the nuthead symbolise?
Yeah, I agree with that. What was the impact on your teenage son? And noting that you say he is autistic, what has the impact been?
He doesn't have nuthead on his toast anymore in the morning.
Okay, that's probably about right, I imagine. I'm not sure where the story was going to end there.
It's a tricky one, that. I'm erring on the side of spoof.
Of course it's a spoof.
What?
I've taught PSHE, 2 kids that age. There was never a Nutella lesson.
What? Yeah, it's done in such a lovely way.
Yeah, it's very gentle.
It's very gentle. Can I leave you for 2 minutes? I just want to send a work email.
Yes.
It's nothing too urgent, but it would be good if I went and. Alistair, we've missed you. I don't know if you want to. We can see if we can get Alistair up again. Not that you need anyone to talk to, but it
would be nice.
It would be nice.
Also, he phoned us ages ago.
Let's try this one. Let's try this number.
She's not there.
Someone want to call in? Is anyone watching this nonsense tonight? Yeah, we got loads of people.
It's all right.
110 there. Look
It's
at
all
that.
right.
We've got 50 people there.
Go and do what you need
Well,
to
but
do.
if someone rings in, do you know how to?
I'll work it out.
You just click answer. Someone call in. Don't.
It's fine. I'll just talk to him.
Anonymous.
Mate, I sat at Watford Football Club for 3 hours once with no guests. I can talk to these guys for 10 seconds. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Yeah, so, Dom, we will be watching El Dorado at some point. How could we possibly deny you? I can't remember what was going on last time. Pretty much nothing. Last time on El Dorado, I believe that the Spanish family was making it slightly difficult for Blair to date their daughter. Bunny was still away, I think, trying to find Fizz, all that kind of stuff. Jimbo, is it your birthday? And also, are you really in the bath? Hannah says, I hear... Oh, Bunny did say he wasn't coming back, but we've seen a spoiler. Hannah, so, yeah, there are new kittens, because, as you know, Ian's been fostering kittens for a little while now. There was a little family that was born here, actually, before we went away, and yesterday, or was it the day before, a new batch of kittens came. There are 3. There's 2 little ginger ones and one that's more kind of sort of tortoiseshell mixed. I guess they're called calico cats. Anyway, they're gorgeous. They are really, really gorgeous. And the mum in particular is just absolutely stunning. So I'm sure at some point you'll see them. But at the moment, the kittens are too little for us to be able to show them off. But have a look on Ian's Twitter feed because there is a picture of the kittens there.
Although I am about to, in the next 5 minutes, delete all of my tweets. How many cats does Ian have? After Velvet, I remember being 4. I had at one point, I had 5. I had Patty, George, Lucky Mucky and Big Boy. Unfortunately, George died about 15 months ago. Bucky died about 3 months ago. So I'm down to 3, Patty, Big Boy and Lux. And I'm fostering cats. I have my second foster going on next door, which I think you just said. Pebbles and 3 kittens, which I get to name. One of them's Bam Bam. If anybody is... They're beautiful. I don't want to... They literally came 2 days ago, and they've been kind of manhandled more than kittens that age should be. So they've got a little bed behind the sofa. Mum is great. Maybe next week... Certainly the week after, we'll bring them out, we'll show them. If anyone lives within 20 miles of Aylesbury and you're interested in kittens...
Jimbo, I've already got that one covered, so I reckon Barney and Betty, Jimbo.
And a Bam Bam.
Let's see.
I mean, seriously, if anyone's like 20 miles, within 20, 25 miles of Aylesbury, you're interested in some kittens, ideally it'll be all of them or 2 kittens and a kitten and the mum.
They're adorable. They really are beautiful. We thought the last lot were cute.
These are cute.
They're really
Got to go through the RSPCA, but it's a very straightforward process. I think it's like 60 quid a cat or something. It's affordable. They pay to get them done and all of that stuff.
Twisty Faith, my mum said no, please persuade her. I mean, Pebbles in particular is beautiful, beautiful.
I feel very, very lucky.
If Faith says anything, it's a no. She already did.
Well, this is nice doing a show on a Twitch on a Friday.
Yeah.
If we've got loads of people we've not seen for a while, if you want to get this show every single week and access to 1,500 hours of videos, then and audio, and get a 3-hour podcast and all of that stuff, then please go to our patreon.com/Iain and Katherine. For £2 a month, you don't get anything, but it supports us. It helps keep the show going. $3.99 a month and upwards, you get access to all the shows and stuff like that. There are different tiers. Please go and have a look. We're also getting more merch is coming back. This is new. TLNA.co.uk.
Got dinner down it already.
Yeah, I know. It was chocolate. There's a few of the old ones up there. We're going to get rid of all of them and going to get new merch.
Yes.
So go and have a little look at that. The links are going to change. I'm rebuilding IainLee.com. It looks chef's kiss, but I just need to wait for a few things. So there's going to be merch and stuff like that. And there's a free podcast. Go and look for Iain Lee and Katherine Boyle. There should be like one little 3-minute teaser up there. That's the shit. Go and subscribe to that. Possibly even Sunday, Monday, little 30-minute, 35-minute podcast is going to go up. That's going to go up every single week.
Yes.
And that is free. And you're welcome to that. It's your birthday next week. 52.
Yeah, I'm not 52.
Is what you will be.
Some of the year 10s, about to be year 11s the other day.
That's a teacher now.
At the end of term, I was talking to them,
Yes.
and I told them how old I was, and they could. This is boys as well, and they're usually quite brutal. Those boys.
Yeah.
And one of them is autistic, so cannot lie. Right, for good or for ill, the kid cannot lie. Said, "Miss, I can't believe you're that old. We thought you were about 31."
Kids are stupid though.
No, these two are going to the top of the class.
And I
was chuffed with that.
Taking you out for a nice dinner tomorrow to celebrate.
Yeah, that's very exciting. I don't know what to wear. I've been looking.
I'm suiting up.
Which frightens me.
Wearing a suit.
What kind of suit though?
My
chicken.
Birthday.
My kids made that joke.
I'm wearing a suit.
Well, we will see. I've been looking around at my clothes thinking, okay, well, that could work. The last time you took me out and you hadn't told me where we were going, I did get dressed up and I put like gold heels on. I was all like dolled up. Do you know where we ended up? Bingo. The Mecca Bingo.
In Stevenage. Right. We are going for a meal.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be really nice. It's not like super, super posh.
Right.
It's not, like 5 Michelin stars. It's just supposed to be a nice meal.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a nice meal. I'm suiting up.
Nice.
Baby. Nando's. Shut up.
Oh, that reminds me. Gatford.
It's the A41 Gatford, and we drove past 3 lay-bys full of dirty perverts.
Chocker. It's been chocker during the holidays.
She did win on the bingo pool. She won 500 quid. Didn't give me any of that. It cost me a fortune that night.
What was I going to tell you then? It's gone out of my head.
My bell's broken.
You've slackened it off.
How's that broken?
I'm going to tell you. Oh yeah, Gafford. While we were away, your name was on our lips.
Oh, what film was it? We found out. It turns out all the telly in Spanish is in Spanish.
Oh, we found a channel where it was like old-fashioned chat, like dirty sea facts.
So they'd like little pop video was playing in this corner of the screen.
Or sometimes it was like a YouTuber, people falling over.
And then there was like a picture up here, and the rest of it was like that chat, chat.
Phone number to text in, yeah.
And I was just looking at it absent-mindedly. Then I kept seeing ones that said 6969. I went, Kath, what does that say? And you went, oh my God. So I got Google Translate out. It is filth.
It was
It is absolutely filth.
Man looking for bored woman / girl, legal brackets, for fun, no messages.
I have a big dick.
There was a lot.
Sorry, I should let you finish that story, Katherine.
They didn't. Sometimes they said they had a big dick. Sometimes they said, usually it was man, and then there was this word for, like, blessed.
Wasn't there one Where he wanted like a mum or a sister.
A mum and... No, I want to talk to someone about my mum and sister. I mean, there was some dark stuff going on. Anyway, so in between watching that, we watched, sometimes the best way to learn a language is to watch something that you're familiar with already. And in our case, it was Bachelor Party with Tom Hanks, which, let's just say, has not aged massively well. Unlike Tom Hanks.
We're going to find... I'm going to find the right bit. So we want... You keep talking while I try and find...
That was it on that bit?
That bit? No, there's the bit where they're in the
pimp bit.
No. There's a better shot where he's in the lift. He's in. Let me see if I can find the one where he's in the lift.
Sorry, Gatford. I realise that you're on tenterhooks here, trying to find.
Oh,
out
they're going to have sex with a donkey.
Yeah, at one
they're
point
going to do a sex show with a donkey.
This belly dancer turns up and she starts dancing seductively around, and I quote, the sex donkey. There's also a very old-fashioned trans joke in there, isn't there?
It was. Do you know what though? It was even in Spanish. It was a good film. This is
a
the
hell
scene.
of a party. I'm wondering. I mean, it was debauched.
Here we go. Look. Here we go. Look. There's Mum having a hot dog.
Yeah, it's hotter than you think.
Romano from TJ Hooker.
She can't believe it.
She's basically masturbating a man.
Between two buns.
What is great about that is
it goes on for flipping ages.
But him doing the swaying. Anyway,
She's
so
still holding on to it though, isn't she?
I wonder if the whole of Bachelor Party is on here. It might well be. Nick the Dick. What are the keywords I'd type in? Bachelor Party elevator.
King Kong.
Is that what he was called?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. He looks exactly like... Was the scene in the lift, wasn't it? It looked like him. Or was it the pimp scene?
Oh, it was the pimp scene.
Oh, was it the pimp scene?
Yeah.
All right, in that case, I apologise. Right, let's find that. Looks exactly like you, Garrington.
You wait for it.
Hiya. Hey, lady, how much? Talk to the pimp. Great. Hi. Hi. Hey, nice seeing you. Hello. Hey, let's talk.
It's for 45 minutes. $200.
Great. Milk?
This being milk?
It's Gary.
Pretty heavy, hey, dude.
It's Gafford, isn't it?
That's totally Gafford.
Girls back in 45 minutes or milk cuts your balls off. Fair enough?
Milt. He was called King Kong, wasn't he? In
Hey,
Spanish?
oh, he was, wasn't he?
Shake.
Oh, of course. We didn't hear any of their real voices. It's just dawning on me. The Indian accent is more pronounced in this than it was in the other one. That was the joke. Right.
Oh. Jimbo.
Hello.
Jimbo is a nice, clean boy, fresh from the bath.
Fresh from the bath, yeah.
Have you got pants on or are you doing a Winnie the Pooh?
I have pyjama shorts on.
It's not quite the answer I was hoping for, if I'm completely honest, mate, but never mind.
No, it's not a full-blown Winnie.
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. I'm sure it does the job.
It's a semi-Winnie.
I mean, we call it a Winnie the Pooh, don't we? But Donald Duck was the same.
Yeah, but he always put a towel on when he came out of the bath. So there was something to be seen. It must have just been wet feathers.
Showing off his cloaca.
Male dogs won't have a cloaca,
They have a screw one, don't they?
Yeah, scary.
Yeah.
You all right?
I am now, mate, yes. Nice, I haven't spoken to you for ages. How you doing?
Right, been a while. Good, yeah. Been frantic for a bit, but good.
Who was that? Harrison Ford,
It was.
frantic?
Like Stingham Tantric.
Like Snickers guaranteed satisfied. Like Kurosawa, I make mad films. Care don't make films, but if I did, then I was samurai. I can't do that next line.
Can I take a break?
Of the
It's on the flavours.
Can't do that one.
You used to be able to do it.
No, I can never do that bit.
Oh, I thought you could.
Never do that bit.
He used to blag it.
Like that.
This is going back quite a bit now, isn't it?
Nope.
It is.
I think it's just getting lighter.
Be grateful I'm taking you out for a meal.
What? Where's that come from?
I just dawned on me her ungratitude.
What?
Sorry, she was fewer gratitudeless. Be grateful. It's like, oh, I've got to go out. Oh, what is it? What have I got to wear? What are you gonna wear?
No.
You don't come. I'll go on my own. Have doubles.
I think this is learned behaviour from the previous experience, isn't it? Clearly. No,
Just wondering if I'm going to get dolled up so I can find two little ducks.
turn up in, a ball gown, and all of a sudden you're down the arcade or something.
Down, down, deeper and down.
Anyway, thanks very much. It's a really nice gesture.
What a bee.
Shouting at me.
What a bee.
Shouting at me for my birthday.
What a bee.
Birthday ball out.
And by bee, I mean itch.
And us mods obviously knew your birthday was coming up because we got the Katherine birthday alarm clock that is Amy Allington.
Oh, she's great.
Amy Allington.
So there might be a little something coming your way.
Oh, that's very kind.
I hope it's a better attitude, Jimbo. I hope you managed to get one of them off of Temu.
You don't want to buy it from Temu, it'll have malware in it.
Yeah.
I've already got that.
Don't know what that means.
It means I've already got
a virus.
Yeah.
Took a
dark turn, didn't it?
Did you share your New York videos last week? I did miss the show, but I was busy being visited for the first time at our new house with my mum and dad. So I missed last week's show.
I don't think I had any New York videos.
No.
You sent me some from your favourite from Stardust.
Oh,
no,
Stardust.
we did discuss
I
that.
was wearing my Stardust T-shirt. Yeah, Stardust. I love it. I love it. It's my favourite place. Right, it's in Times Square, and we went there once when we went to do the. Had I been? No, I'd been.
No, you hadn't.
When we went and did the show, had I taken the boys there?
No,
yet?
you hadn't.
Okay,
no.
right.
So we went, and it was. Wow,
It's this
what
great
is this?
diner where all of the staff are out of work or just training to be musical theatre performers.
Or working there permanently, as shown by the one guy.
And they get the whole time you're there, they're singing songs from musicals, from Disney,
acting them out.
We went, I loved it. Then I took the boys 6 years ago, dear God. And when we were there this time, I kept saying, boys, can we go to Stardust? It's the one thing I really, really want to do is go there. And we went, and it's just my favourite place. And I posted it online. Somebody went, yeah, I went there. The food wasn't very good. First of all, the food is not the thing. Food was great. I had this amazing steak sandwich. Alex had the Scooby-Doo style burger. The food was great. And it's pretty well priced for Times Square and all of that. And they bring a bucket around and stuff. Honestly, Jim, I was
And then halfway through, someone will go, something has changed within me.
I was so happy. I teared up because I was so happy. I felt so blessed to be there a third time. It's interesting with the boys 6 years ago and now, and they were a bit more embarrassed now, but they were still digging it. And I was so happy, and it just, being in New York with my boys who are now these beautiful young men, and I'm walking behind them, and Alex is taller than me, and he's at one point Alex said, can I go off on my own? I found some secondhand clothes shops. And I went, yes, you can. And he went off for a couple of hours.
Brave.
He did. This is before we'd done the subway. He worked out the subway. He went to these clothes shops. He came back he went to 4 clothes shops. Did a load of Pokemon Go because there was a festival going on.
I've just clocked. He's been going to London, hasn't he? So he'll be familiar with the.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
So it was just lovely, and we shared a hotel room, and it was great, and I loved it. And if someone said to me, Iain, we've got 6 months' work, it's in New York, I'd do it in a heartbeat. New York and Tokyo, the only 2 places. Even anywhere in this country, I wouldn't do it. So beautiful. But to be in Stardust Diner, it was better than I remember. I loved it. And then I said it to you, and you went, oh, you're at the TikTok place. Because I hadn't realised it had been a bit of a meme for a while.
Yeah. Massive. Jen had been getting loads of them in her
funny.
feed, and I'd been getting it on Instagram Reels, and it just like in the 2 weeks before you went, for me, it was really weird.
I hadn't seen any of that, and so it was really weird when you said that. It's I bought a T-shirt, got a great bit of merch.
Yeah,
it's so good, man.
We went. Do you remember we briefly considered going into that one in the West End?
There's like a Broadway cafe or something it's called.
Oh yeah,
but it was too small, and there was it was people getting up and singing,
and we had
it
to
was
wait for
too loud. Oh God, no! But this is, primarily somewhere to go to eat, right?
It's so good, and it's just relentless. And then someone would be singing. You think, where are they? And they'll be at the top, and you'll look at them, and then there'll be a duet, and there'll be someone stood right behind. That was my dream, and I told this to the boys. My dream is the woman that runs it's not Ellen, someone else does it. Comes over and says, "Look, I'm really sorry, guys. We're out of singers.
We're a man short.
Does anybody know Frank Mills from Hair? Over here. And I have to get up and sing Frank Mills as I'm walking around. That's my fantasy.
I could do You'll Be Back from oh God, what's it called? Hamilton.
From Hamilton. What, with the spitting? Not near
All
my
of
burger,
it.
thank
All
you.
of it, yeah.
Well, this is great, man.
Full Jonathan Groff.
We've got a set. Let's go to Ellen's Stardust Diner and let's do it. Let's be happy. Let's live, mate. Let's live.
Sounds amazing. Let me know. I'll sign up.
We also went and saw WNBA game, basketball, and
was Caitlin Clark playing?
No, I can't remember her first name. Ionescu was playing.
Oh yeah.
Who? And I don't know anything about basketball. I know we go and support the Surrey Scorchers, but they are literally bottom of the league over here. I literally don't win anything, but we love it. It's really good fun. They're a great team. It's a great vibe. But I said to the boys, we'll go to a big proper arena and we'll see a big American basketball game. And it just so happened that the team, the New York Liberty, one of the best teams in the country, and number 20, Ionescu, is like one of the top 5 WNBA players in America. I don't really dig sports. I like basketball a lot. Seeing someone so skilled and so physically in control of everything.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I felt really honoured to have seen the whole team, but see her play. Because she was like taking 3-pointers, which are the ones quite a bit far away from the net. She was taking them and getting them 9 times out of 10. And it was amazing. And me and the boys were just totally hooked. What a night. What a night.
Have you seen the new thing they've had in the Olympics this time, the 3x3 basketball?
No, I've not seen that.
It's like, so 3v3.
Yeah,
it's
is there a Mario game like that, I think? Or maybe that's football.
There was an NBA Street Jam, I think it was called, or something that was exactly that. And it is literally like you see in White Men Can't Jump or whatever. They're playing with one basket, 3v3. If you miss and the other ones get it, they take it out and then it's their turn to attack. It's crazy. But again, just how physically connected they are with themselves, and how they can move and just fly through the air.
I like watching synchronized swimming and like groups dancing, because it's someone who is got complete control over every aspect of their body, but then you've got 9 other people that have also got that control and are completely able to replicate each other.
Yeah.
I was watching the I don't know what it's called, the duos synchronized diving.
Just synchro.
Fuck,
yeah.
So you got 2. I'm sure there were women as well. I just saw the lads. You've got 2 boys, like 19.
Yeah.
And without even looking at each other, they jump up.
The same height.
The same height. They spin 3 times and then flip and then land at the same time.
Yeah. Incredible.
What is that? I just find, I think it's people, as someone who is quite clumsy and is never been very coordinated, seeing people who are complete control of their body, I find it amazing.
It's the reason I'm obsessed with the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. If you've not watched that.
I haven't started it yet.
Oh my God, I loved it so much to the point where now my TikTok feed is full of them. And it's thunder, down. They're just
Jen's
incredible.
watched it without me.
Oh, did she enjoy it?
Yeah, she loves it.
It's
Absolutely
so
loves
good.
it.
It's so good. There is a TikTok video at the moment of one of their weddings. I think one of the girls in it, is it Reese? Obviously has now got married, and at the wedding reception, they're all doing the dance, and it's just like, oh, this is so great. It's so great. And do you know what adds to it? the white boots, like from a distance, those outfits. Can you imagine those massive stadiums? Just see those white boots and they hit the line just all at the same time. It's that thing of just the precision of it and everything. And you're watching the practices and going, okay, well, they're being a bit picky here. But the result is,
perfection.
being absolutely spot on. Thrilling, really thrilling. So, yeah. And also a nice little sort of soap opera type sort of story going on at the same time. So, yeah, highly recommended that.
Who made that? What? Who made that?
Made what?
That programme?
Dunno. It's on Netflix.
What's it called?
Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders, I think. There's a few of them.
Maybe.
Put Cheerleaders doc series. Because I think there's been a few, but the Netflix one's the one I watch. America's Sweethearts, that's the one.
No, it's not.
It's so good.
No. Okay. All right. I thought something else.
It's so good.
What, did you think you knew the makers or something?
No, I tell you who I thought it was, but actually it was something else they made. The guy that made the documentary about Dr. Sano, the back doctor, he made something that was similar, but it wasn't this. It wasn't.
I think there's been older ones because they were talking about one of the veterans who's like 25 or something being in previous seasons. And I think there's like an MTV series or something, but I must do more research because I loved it so much.
Live to Gatford there.
Gatford there, still standing guard there.
Still looking angry.
It does look like Gatford, doesn't it?
But it does, yeah. It's from that. I remember seeing him on that basketball video when. No, you were having a fight with someone on a basketball court or something. Ian?
Me? What?
Had a fight with a listener?
Oh, when you had that fight with the general.
I was the general, the wrestling match.
The wrestling, yeah.
Yeah. That was in the sports centre.
Yeah, and Gatford was there. That was how I first learned that Gatford was really tall because I hadn't met him then.
I have just been sent, and I'll show it when you go because it's easier. I've been sent. We spoke to Josh earlier on. I don't know if anyone heard that. The young man who I thought said his mum was dead. They came to see us at a show in Shaftesbury, which isn't Shaftesbury Avenue. It's this beautiful place. It's round the corner from where they filmed the Hovis adverts. It's not in Yorkshire. And I've just been sent a picture of when we got Josh. What is he there? 5, 6. We got him up on stage.
And you're wearing your favourite trousers.
I hate them trousers. Oh my God. I've got a favourite pair of trousers. They're grey, slightly striped trousers from Gap.
And he's worn them to the point where they're just on the verge. But they're so soft.
This is 6 years ago, and I probably had them for at least 6 years before that. I keep going on Vinted trying to get another pair. I'm wearing them. I want to trace the history of those trousers. Look how slim I look. I always find it surprising I have such short hair. We'll show that picture in a minute. What a lovely picture.
I was wearing. It's not necessarily my favourite shirt, but I'm running out of space on my phone, so I was going through and deleting stuff off my Google Photos, and I scroll back as far as I've had an Android phone for, and I was literally sat there in a shirt that I found a picture of me wearing the same shirt 20 years before.
Wow.
Yeah, love it. I love it.
The only thing I've ever worn to the point of putting my
very slow
myself through with like jeans. You get your favourite jeans, the ones that are absolutely spot on, right? And they're the ones that it's heartbreaking when your knee goes through them or something, or you pull them up by the boot things and the belt loops.
Boot straps. I got a question for you, Jimbo. What's your take on all this Mr. Beast stuff?
I think it's someone taking one from the team.
Are you speaking? Who are you referring to? The Ava situation, or Ava Chris, I think her name is, or something else?
I don't think he's particularly innocent, Mr. Beast.
Why are you being cagey? Has he got something on you? Do
Well,
you work for him?
I don't. I definitely don't work for him.
My concern is Mr. Feast, who stars in several Darman videos. Hey, I'm Mr. Feast. Well, I'm worried that they're going to dish the dirt on Mr. Feast. Go and watch Mr. Feast, everybody. I know I'm fascinated by the Mr. Beast stuff because my kids loved him, and Kim keeps sending me these videos. There's a lot going on. Some of it is not that bad. Some of it is, kind of editing to make things look slightly different. Well, that happens in TV. Some of it is horrible and involves CSA. and everything in between. And it's really interesting. So Kim and I watching these videos, and I said to him today, "How are you feeling about it?" He said, "It's making me not like him." And some of it, stuff I just mentioned, and there's a story in one video, and Kim picked this out as the example. He said there's a bit in this video where there's this white guy, and he goes to ask. He's earning more money than this black guy who's got a kid, so he goes to ask Mr. Beast for more money, and the black guy gets fired, and that doesn't seem right. And he was really upset by that story. Mm-hmm. And we've all got stories of people that we've worked with, that are not. I've got some terrible stories about Katherine.
We've discussed that. It didn't happen.
I'm always suspicious of these people who get quite so big. Why are they always arseholes? They always end up being outed as arseholes.
Well, two questions, and I'm desperately trying to think of someone who isn't an arsehole, and there will be some. But Taylor.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? She's a woman. Is that?
There's something similar going on in the Taylor community, though, not immediately adjacent to, but so. There's the live streams, which I've sent you a couple of links to before, Katherine.
Yeah.
And there was two main people doing those, collecting the live streams and was curating them.
Andy, stay there.
And one of them was called Swifty Hockey Dude. He was primarily TikTok and YouTube, and then Tess Boner, who's the one I watch, is on Instagram and TikTok. And it turned out that this Swifty Hockey Dude was sending grooming messages to some of the young fans.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry. I was distracted because I saw a name in the chat, and I that was rude of me. Just give me the run up to that again, Jim. Sorry.
So there's two main people who curate the Taylor Swift Eras Tour live streams.
Right,
one of them, Swifty Hockey Dude, who's deleted all his socials now, was outed as grooming young girls, underage girls, and using that position of power to abuse, basically. Yes. And there's that rise, and then there's that fall so often. Like, it's Taylor's oldest time, isn't it, really?
Ugh. The thing is about the Taylor Swift fandom is it's so pure, and the beauty of it is that kind of girlhood, celebration of girlhood, and people being safe, and you being amongst friends for that time when you're all together. It's beautiful. And I've been looking at some of the videos of the fans over in Vienna.
It's amazing.
And where they've got in the street, and you hear them all singing, and it's mostly girls' voices, and it's beautiful, right? It's uplifting in such dark times to have something that pure and that beautiful and that kind, I think above all, is so great. And it just that all the stuff that's been happening recently surrounding it, other people trying to jump in and and harm literally harm little girls. It's heartbreaking. And I was trying to work out yesterday, we were talking about it, and I said, God, first of all, they're such easy targets. Oh, what brave men jumping in and doing this and bringing their darkness to this. But I wonder whether the point is what happened here in the last week or so. That really the point is to fire up those who will start a race war.
Yeah.
That's what they want. They want us to start fighting amongst ourselves. The act of attacking the most innocent, the most pure in our society is to enrage and to cause that violence. Because
plus, Taylor's got masses of LGBTQ plus fans, and that enrages them.
Yeah.
Both.
Like the Ariana thing.
Exactly. I mean, that was just heartbreaking. Again, they're even an even younger demographic than Taylor's fans are, which is a bit broader. I mean, all being well, 8 days from now we'll be there again.
Yes, matey.
She's been ever so quiet, and there is some speculation, isn't there, that she's holding off and trying to work out what she does.
Yeah.
Because knowing what we know about her, and we don't really know her, of course, but we feel like we do. This will be heartbreaking for her. heartbreaking that she doesn't want to be in the middle of all this, and she doesn't want to put her fans in danger.
No.
Ah.
But that also feels a bit like hate winning, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Ah, man. What a world.
But as long as she decides before Wednesday, I can get the 2 nights of hotel room money back. So
Yeah. Okay, so Taylor, if you're watching, if you wouldn't mind just touring
right. But we do.
She watches the free ones. She won't sign up for the Patreon.
Bit of skin, though,
She
isn't
watches the free ones.
I share the link with her. She's on all the Patreon ones.
Ah, I love her so much. Tell you what, if anything horrible came out about Taylor, that would be the one for me that would destroy my faith in anything good.
Yeah. We're going to go to the V&A. Thank you for the raid, Liam. We're going to go to the V&A.
Hang on, what? Who's raiding who?
Liam's raided here.
Well, Ginger Ninja?
No.
Oh, Liam.
Yeah,
he's raiding with a party of one. Yeah, thanks, Liam.
Well, that's because we're all in here.
Jesus. Well, what was he doing without
us
here? He was
cycling, and he had your stream up on his screen.
Liam. I didn't give you permission to do that. That's copywritten. Right.
Copyright.
This one's going out free.
Such a legal horny nest.
Well, I heard there was a gap for a legal expert on the TLNA community now, so I'm filling that gap. Hopefully, it won't end up the same.
We're in the wrong thing. We're in retro as opposed to just chat. Thanks a lot, mods.
Someone said that right at the beginning of the stream.
I'm not sure if next week I'm gonna.
Ian's playing old games. Ain't that the truth?
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Rude.
Next week, because I got this super. You saw the internet, did you, Jim?
Yep.
I'm up to 600 megabytes a second, down and up. She's gonna put my glasses on, and she's gonna look hot because anyone that wears those glasses looks hot.
Makes me feel a bit nauseous.
Next week, I'm gonna bump it up to 4K.
So be ready.
What 4K? I can't. That won't work on my phone. I'll have to be on the big screen.
Get a better phone.
Well,
I'm going to be streaming at 4K.
So I get. If I'm on my phone on the Wi-Fi, I get 300 up, 300 down. If I am on this setup,
I'm doing a test now.
Should I do mine as well?
This is why. Do yours. I'm doing a test now.
Oh my god. Do you want to get the measuring sticks out?
Catherine never gets excited. Honestly,
when I was away,
when I went to Spain, I was so excited about this. Catherine didn't give a shit. Right, go on. Just do yours. Oh, he's crashed. He's lost his picture.
My camera's gone off.
Yeah. Can he take any more?
I'm going to do a test on my phone. You've not connected to my new internet. Aha. What are the...
I'm working. I don't want to be on the internet.
Shit. Look at his.
That's slow as well. I normally get 800.
Look at him.
And that's 7 millisecond ping for
He's
Call of
making you
Duty.
look like a fool.
It's amazing. What was that, mate? I missed it. Oh, I'm sorry. You got cut off.
Got some Savlon for that burn.
So I've you can still connect to the Sky, which I think you are, but you're probably better if you connect to the new Wi-Fi. Why didn't you scroll?
Is it called Catherine's a Prick? Is that what it's called?
I missed that. Why don't you scroll through?
Let's see what it's called.
And
this is some devastating burn.
See what the Wi-Fi is called here. See what it's called.
Okay.
What's it called?
This one.
Skibbity Wi-Fi.
It's not very Sigma, mate.
Skibbity Wi-Fi.
Skibbity
Alex,
Ohio.
In the next couple of days, we'll get his signed record from Biba Doobie.
Chipasse.
You could. She was doing a thing where you could get her to write a message, and he missed it. Sold out. I got it, and I've asked her to write, "Alex, you are a Sigma," but we don't know if she will do that or not. So we'll see.
Yeah,
we're going to see.
Such exciting times.
So Josh's mum, little Miss Aspie, got in touch.
Josh's mum has got it going on.
It's a bit weird. Anyway,
no, why is it weird?
She sent us this lovely picture. This is 6 years ago.
I remember that little face.
Oh, you can't see it. Hang on. Let's do it so you can see it. Those trousers, baby. Those trousers. Can't really look at that. And now we spoke to it. That's nice. Can't That is the look I'm rocking at the moment. Grey trousers and collarless grandad shirt. I'm not wearing it right this second. I'm wearing the Pradeep shirt, which you can get from tlna.co.uk. There's going to be new merch coming soon. I've got rid of a load of stuff. There's still some classics, but they won't be up there for much longer.
No.
Yeah, okay. That's me looking good. Yeah, I'm going to delete all my tweets in a bit.
That'll throw X into a frenzy.
Oh, look at Harvey. I don't know who Harvey is.
Cute.
But I like he.
Cute.
Doing the same thing Patty does where she closes her eyes. I really am asleep. Did we miss any calls? No. Then let us watch El Dorado.
Let us journey to Los Barcos.
Loads of you have sent stuff in. Vision, I know you sent some stuff. There's a few other
You
people.
met an actual abuela last week.
I did meet an abuela. Yes. An old Spanish. It just means an old Spanish lady. She wasn't dressed in black, and she didn't accompany us when we went for an ice cream.
It means grandma. It's grandma.
I was disappointed.
Abuela Pepita, one of the best.
I met
abuelas.
Very, very lovely Spanish family, and I felt bad because I didn't know. I couldn't even do anything. Normally, when I go abroad, I'll try and learn. Hello, thank you, you're welcome. Sorry, I don't speak your language, and I didn't have any of that. And I think that's a little bit rude. And next time I will try harder. I'm terrible with languages; they don't stick. However, everyone was great. Some people spoke a little bit of English. Some people didn't speak any, and it was just I was just sat there and listening.
All kind, and they all included us.
Yeah, it was lovely. So the food in those tapas places.
Stand-up tapas bars, anyone?
Just walk into the bar. 3 glasses of wine, 3 beers, a Coke, and we'll get that, and that. And these tiny little plates come up, and you all just dig into it proper. Tapas here costs a fortune.
Yeah.
Costs a fortune.
It's crazy. Crazy business.
We're going to watch El Dorado. By the way, very quickly, if you're here and thinking, we don't see these guys very often, why aren't they doing this every week? We do it every week. If you scan that QR code, which is there, it will take you to our Patreon. I'm so pleased I got a QR code. Thank you, Iain Sykes, for telling me that this was even possible. Scan that, it will take you to our Patreon. You can support us for £2 a month. You can, but $3.99 a month, and it starts getting juicy. I don't know if anyone has subbed to us on Twitter. What are we on Twitch tonight? I can't see it. My OBS has once again lost that doc. It always goes. Let's see if we can find it to see if anybody has subbed or not.
I've seen that comment there from Don't Ask Me Why I Chose This. Did the abuela hoik Katherine through the door? The other abuela, who's no longer with us, would have hoiked me through the door for sure.
Oh, bugger.
Uh-oh.
That's buggered it. Here we go. Right. So I'm just trying to... We will watch it and think. It's getting a little bit more chilled now.
Yeah, slip off your shoes. Make yourself comfortable.
I just want to see that thing. Help portal. So basically, fellow streamers, OBS has updated again. And now I haven't got the thing. I've got the scenes, but I haven't got the thing. I can't remember what the doc is called that says such and such donated, such and such subscribed. And I don't know where it would be, and I would really like to see it to thank anybody. Captions, automatic. Activity feed doc. Yeah, where is the activity feed? Scenes, sources, audio mixer.
Is it on tools?
Where's the activity feed? Where's tools? No. Stream elements. Stream setup. Don't worry. Event.
Twitch activity under doc. Feed under docs. There's docs.
Docs.
Twitch activity feed.
Don't have that, mate.
It's not there.
I'll show you what we got. It's going to go all psychedelic, isn't it? Is it? It's okay. Oh, you can't make that. This is what we got. Oh shoot! Now what have I done? Oh bugger!
Mayhem.
All right. I will fish around with it. But you can join Patreon via PayPal. Totally. You can totally do that.
Robert B. Glad I found you again. Used to listen on Talk Radio.
Yeah.
Hello, Robert B.
Robert, sign up for our Patreon. If you don't want to do that, there is going to be a free podcast every week. Free 30-minute podcast. The first 30 minutes of this show, it'll be a self-contained show. There's going to be no swearing in it. We're going to do our best. And it's going to be a little bit of a phone-in show, a little bit of everything. It's free. So go to your podcast providers and look for Iain Lee and Katherine Boyle. You've got to type that one in. At the moment, there's one episode, like a little 3-minute teaser. Go and type in Iain Lee and Katherine Boyle. Oh, it could be because we're multi-streaming, Jim. You're absolutely right. Thank you. And thank you, because that's saved us 40 minutes. And, yeah, go and have a little... what did you write down? Is that for me?
Yeah. I think you might have just flashed something.
What did I flash? I think yes. Is that what that says?
No, it's a timer. It's a time.
You're absolutely right. Those are all okay.
It's all good.
Those are all okay. That's not a real person. It's second doxing this evening, but it's okay. So name, there's no email. Just check no email. Name, no email.
Not
no
real.
Email.
All good.
Not real. We're all good. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, my heart's... I've not been great. Oh, very quickly, Michael Sava, the excellent Michael Sava. Is this audio or video? He says, he sent us a clip. Everything about this clip is brilliant. Alan Bezic by the Tetley Factory.
How do, Karen?
Good morning, Alan.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm always well, me. All time I'm well.
I'm glad to hear it.
Says down here that you work in a computer department.
That is right.
Where at?
At a well-known brewery in Warrington.
Hey, which one?
Tetley
Because there's two,
Walker.
aren't there, you
They
see?
are.
There's Green Halls and Tetley's.
Tetley's is the one.
Oh.
A fine brew.
Winnick Road.
That's right.
Opposite the Co-op Hall.
That's it. That's
Where
the
I had
very
my
place.
first love.
Did you really?
By the way, this looks like... Just stay... Shall I look at the screen? This is an album cover. Like Garbage or Everything But the Girl. And we'd call it Technical Time. Technical Minds. Technical Time. Right, you look at the camera and I'm looking down. Technical Times.
I did, yeah. I used to live in Warrington. And one New Year's Eve at the Co-op Hall in Warrington, I was walking down the corridor which sort of surrounded the dance hall, because I never danced. And I was legging it along there with Alan O'Brien. And this boy said, Alan O'Brien said, look at them two girls over there, they'll do. Because we were never right fussy, you know. When you're as ugly as O'Brien was, you couldn't be fussy, because he had a nose like a double...
Right. Someone take a screenshot of this. So you look up, and I'll be like this. Right. So what I want is someone...
Why are you being the thinker?
Because you're being... I'm the thinker and you're pissed off with me. So someone screen grab this, and then make it look like an album and put Technical Times as the title of the album. So go on, you do...
There we go. That's it.
Someone screen grabbed it. Technical Times. This is good. This
What
T-shirt.
time is it? Technical Times.
It's good. This T-shirt. You can get it.
Where can you get that from?
The
Double
internet.
decker bus. You used to have to follow it round everywhere.
If anyone's got any designs for T-shirts, good luck.
But anyway, and I kissed this girl. It's true. We just sort of grabbed her and kissed her. She didn't mind. And when I'd finished, she said, and I said, thanks very much, and wandered off. She said, hey! And I said, what? She said, what about...
Sorry, what? What? I've not... What? What? Hang on. What's happened? Are we still streaming? Has my internet just gone down?
It better not have.
Is it? Are we still streaming? Can someone let me know? The internet looks like it's going.
Still streaming, says Paul.
Well, what?
What's happening?
What is going on? I want to get to the punchline.
Mayhem. It's technical time.
Technical. Let me download it. Right, so we're going to go in.
How do, Karen?
Get past the
When you're as ugly as O'Brien. But anyway, and we just sort of grabbed... And when I'd finished, she said, and I said, thanks very much, and wandered off. She said, hey! And I said, what? She said, what about me mate? So I come back and did her. Them were the days. Not a condom for miles. Anyway, Karen.
Condoms for miles.
Not a condom for miles. What?
Anyway, Andy Given. Right, okay, this all ties up. This is where I got distracted earlier on. Andy Given built the first ever. I think the first ever. You were the first, weren't you? IainLee.co.uk.
Oh.
Built the first one. Otherwise, I would never have had a website without Andy. He then became a copper.
Oh.
And you sent me an email the other day, and I think I got it when I was in New York. I was getting ready to go to New York, and you've made some music, and I haven't listened to it because I'd forgotten, and I will have a little listen to it. And there's not really a lot I can do to promote stuff anymore because we do this in front of 80 people, but I will certainly have a little listen, and I will certainly reply to you, Andy, and I'm sorry I didn't reply before. It's all he pops up like every 2 or 3 years, and it's always lovely to hear from you. So yeah, we went to a KISS convention together.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Did you dress up?
No, but I interviewed Bruce Kulick and Eric Carr. Is he the one that's dead? Sad times. Please, can we watch? It's half part. It's 20.
You're cutting into El Dorado time with technical time.
El Dorado.
Technical time is running over.
Why do I want someone to love me? Eric Singer. Was Eric Singer and Bruce Kulick the same year, Andy? Because someone told me recently there were 2 separate years. Let somebody love you. Let somebody love you.
Please,
Almost.
can we get on with the El Dorado?
Almost. I almost got that note.
Hello, Liam from Belfast.
We're not from Belfast.
Nope.
He says, hello, you two from Belfast.
No.
Oh, hang on a minute. Are you talking Discords? Right, we've got to go Discord. Something's been flagged up.
What?
Something's been flagged up by the mods.
What's happened?
Yeah, but when I asked people to do it, Jim, I meant do it well, not shit. When have you ever... I panicked and I thought I doxed someone else. And there's... how do I download it? That. Save image as technical times. Desktop. Save. Open. So Jim has done...
How do, Karen?
Good morning.
Okay. Jim has done... Oh, I can't. Here we go. Jim has done this.
Are you all right there? A bit windy hops.
Doesn't feel great. There we go. But albums aren't rectangular, mate. But... hang on a minute.
Yeah, you can crop that. Oh, cropping me out. Technical. Testicle.
That's something, isn't it? No. But seriously. Shift. Let's do it.
What's happening here now?
I can't remember what a square looks like. Hang on. There we go. If you're flicking through our price,
You see that?
you see that.
That's going to pique your
I would
interest.
totally buy that. I would totally buy that record. I would buy that record. I don't care what anybody has to say. Oh, I think I've been louder than you the whole evening. I'm not just...
Okay, well, now I know how to
But
fix it.
you know how to fix it, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, because
With
that last
AI.
time was bloody awful. I was so pissed off. Jimbo says you'd never believe it. Something I've created is being submitted for an award. All right.
All right, come on.
El Dorado. I'm really sorry about the audio. Someone pointed out the last show we did, the audio was awful. And it's totally my fault. And it's because, you know, we always have technical issues. I'm not very good at it. I can get by, but I'm not very good at it.
That's not true.
I was gutted with the audio last time. It was so bad. And I just can't quite get it right.
It's fine. Adobe Speech Enhancer, innit?
But I'd like to get it right for these ladies and gentlemen that are here tonight. Not the freeloaders, but the people that pay.
Yeah.
El Dorado. I uploaded 78 episodes of the 11 o'clock show. They're mine. They'd been uploaded to another YouTube channel about 6 years ago, but now I've got super fast broadband. I downloaded them in 2 minutes and uploaded them in 2 minutes. And I've put all of the other videos to unlisted. So if you just go on the channel, you can't find stuff apart from the Alex Balefield stuff and the 11 o'clock show. I lost 68 subscribers.
Oh.
Don't care.
Oh.
I've got some good ideas for some creative stuff. Someone's just posted in the Discord. Hang on. We're going to look at that. Right. We're going to close that.
Hello, Ian. It may or may not be Josh.
Big up yourself, Josh. El Dorado.
What
Why
number
don't
were we
you
on?
want someone to love? I think we're on 33.
God, there are so many left.
156.
Oh God.
That's
We've barely scratched the surface.
That's over 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, and the way we do it, literally 2 years.
Let's try 34.
30 little bunch of carnations. You gone all weak at the knees again? No, I.
You haven't seen this? Have we seen this one?
No, we haven't. I think it's this.
It has to be said that when we were in Spain, there were quite a lot of straw hats. There were no massive hat pins, though, so I think things may have moved on a smidgen.
Yeah.
Ooh, lucky old Jew.
Yeah.
Oh, lucky old Joe.
Yeah. All right, 34. Here we go. We're in. It is loud. Well done.
Rob Gittins, everyone.
It was loud. We're back, Imagine. We're back. Step. Garth Tucker across the universe.
On the Starship Enterprise, along with Captain Kirk.
Garth Tucker across the universe.
Only going forward
because we can't find reverse.
I had that on single.
I had that on single. I played it to death. I tell you, it was a great song that no one plays anymore. Theme tune to a movie. Amityville. It was the house on the hill.
What movie was that?
Well, I was going to a party at Amityville. Matter of fact, it was the house at the top of the hill. Well, I would have never went for nothing in the world, but I got an invite from some of her girl. How the hell did I just remember the opening verse to Amityville?
Don't know.
It was
Seems a jolly song for a very scary film.
It was by Lovebug Starsky.
Oh.
Does anyone remember that? Should we watch a bit of the video for Amityville?
No, come on. We've got half an hour, and then we're out of here. We can not.
Wow, someone isn't very nice, are they? Amityville.
Been revving up for putting El Dorado on for about 20 minutes. We finally get the beginning of it, and he starts going off on a.
That's the single cover. Do you remember who was when they started rebooting Amityville? Do you remember who the guy was?
No.
Ryan Reynolds. So there's not a video for Amityville.
Okay.
Here he is on top of the pops. You're going to love this, Catherine. What? House on the hill. To a party at Amityville. Matter of fact, it was the house at the top of the hill.
I'd like to put you between my fingers.
What as he's doing that? Because I'm sure we'll find out. We're going to do a little bit of research on Lovebug Starsky. I'm sure he started out as a serious musician, maybe a disco, maybe rap. And he's miming to a Vincent Price impersonator. If I remember correctly, isn't it actually Spock? Spock might be on this. No, it's Kirk. Oh, Love Bug, it's great to see you here. Here we go. This is for a horror film.
Yeah. Very lowbrow approach.
I had this
The woman in a
single.
double denim outfit though, it's really working very hard to keep on the beat.
Captain James T. Cook of the Starship Enterprise.
Here we go, skip!
James T.
Here we go.
I'm Captain James T. Cook of the Starship Enterprise. Scotty beamed us down here by mistake. Spock, you've got to get us out of here.
It's highly illogical, Captain. It doesn't like that.
I come here, I'd like you, but we cannot get a fix. Spock, the people here are dressed so
This is a theme tune to a horror film.
strangely. Strange 20th century life form. There's an actual love bug walking.
Quickly look up Lovebug Starsky. Let's see what he looks like now, and then we'll watch Amityville. Lovebug Starsky. Oh, he's dead. Oh, shit. What? Hang on. Born in 1960. I suppose he's like 28 there. Died in 2018. What's that, 50? American MC, musical producer. What the fudge? He is one of two people who may have come up with the term hip hop. Shit, he invented this stuff, or at least the name. Starsky claimed he coined the phrase while trading the two words back and forth while improvising lines with Keith Cowboy of Grandmaster Flash. A farewell party for a friend who was headed into the army. I picked up the mic and just started saying a hip hop, de hippity hippity hop, like they do at the end of that film. The people couldn't believe it, but it stuck. He died of a heart
While
attack.
moving speakers out of storage into his apartment.
57.
Yowza.
Amityville, house on the hill, house on the hill. Everyone in the chat is gutted. Oh shit, Lovebug Starsky's dead.
Real downer.
57. Aye.
Bro should have got Pickfords.
Bro should have got Pickfords. Yep, rip. All right. Well, it's a tribute. We're going to watch El Dorado.
That's what he would have wanted.
Yeah, here we go. Let's have some more of this. Even the flowers are in the shape of a dick.
Why am I thinking of Dan Wootton?
Ich liebe.
Liebchen.
An advance?
It's just 1,000 pesetas.
But you only had last week's allowance a couple of days.
Is he push massaging his sister?
They never hold the handles, do they? It's always their shoulders. Is that a thing?
To go?
Well, yeah, I know.
Well, you can't have spent it.
I don't think she has. Oh, no, she did because she told her dad home once.
Mm.
Pacific Hotel tonight. We're wearing...
Oh, that's the one he wore the other day. It's Diesel, isn't it?
Already, surely.
Why do you think he's helping us with the shopping? He doesn't usually emerge until it's after dark.
Shut it, Ness.
Look, Blair, why do you need...
Hang on a second. We've got a better technical times in Discord from the fabulous Never Let Me Down Yet, Paul Dixon.
Okay.
Never let me...
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, mate. Oh, mate.
Paul Dixon's not playing games there, is he?
Oh, mate.
Technical
That's it,
times.
isn't it?
Down, 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 down.
That's it.
A technical times. A down, 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 down.
That is it.
Well done.
Paul, you are my favourite. Jimbo, unlucky, buddy.
1,000 pesetas.
Because I want to take Maria to the tennis club this afternoon.
What?
Arno's fixed up for us to play mixed doubles.
Just a minute.
With him and Trine.
You're going to the tennis club?
Are you getting deaf or something?
All right, Dork. Hang on, you're going to the tennis club, yeah? We've got the tennis club, got the restaurant, the bar, and the beach. That's it.
Also, it's not the weirdest thing he's ever done. He went through a spate of stealing batteries.
I think your father's about to have a rude awakening.
How long have you been interested in tennis?
Maria's interested.
If you're watching, you might notice there's a QR code up there.
Mm.
Scan it. I swear to God, it's nothing bad. I swear to God, it's nothing bad. Scan the QR code and let me know what you think.
Oh, look, Maria might be Blair, but you're about as sporty as Donald Duck.
So, I reckon
Maria
it's
was
about
very interested in tennis a couple of weeks back.
time I took an
Very.
interest too.
He turned her round.
Oh, God, someone's going to get a drive-by picture.
Doors sound different in Spain. Did you notice that when we were there?
It's because they're surrounded by inside. It's like marble rather
They're
than.
surrounded by inside. I'm glad you cleared that up, Katherine.
Yeah.
The
Carpet.
doors sound different in Spain because they're
Carpet.
surrounded by inside.
Because
All
no,
right,
because,
thanks, Kath.
because no carpet.
We got
Got it, Mr. Lockhead.
Got what?
I picked it up first thing this morning.
Oh, hi.
What do you think?
Oh, it's very nice, Miss King, yes.
You don't think the frame's a little heavy, do you?
Oh, no, it's absolutely fine. Well, thank you very much.
Well, to tell you the truth, I'll be a lot happier when I see how it looks.
How it looks?
Now, I thought... Yes. I thought perhaps here, so it'll just catch the morning light.
I would have no problems telling her to fuck off.
Unless you've any other ideas about where to put it.
No, that's fine.
Stick up your ass.
I'll tell you what, when Gwen comes home, I'll discuss it with her.
Shall
and
we
we'll...
see it then?
You want to hang it now?
Any reason why not?
No, it's just that I...
You like the frame?
Yes,
And you think it'll look nice here?
Well, yes, it will look...
This is actually
insane,
Let's
right?
hang it.
Silly.
Picture hooks.
I beg your pardon?
You know, Gwen was looking all over here last night, and, you know, we have completely run out of...
Picture hooks.
Absolutely insane, rambling behaviour that is completely unacceptable. Oh, click play.
Oh, here we go. Oh, what happens to be here? Really long flowers. Can I just say something?
They say they'd be very delighted to see us.
Hate
Oh, yeah?
carnations. I hate them. They're dry, they're boring, they're old-fashioned, they stink.
I need to cancel a birthday order.
I'm very much looking forward to meeting you.
Some glowering.
Oh, and they
from
want to
Javier.
know if we can be there the week before Christmas for my mother's birthday.
We've seen this.
No, we haven't. He just always does that face.
So, what should I say?
We've talked about Christmas before. We've seen this.
No.
Yes, we have.
No, I think she broached the subject and he did not like the
Oh,
idea
okay.
before. It's the same. I mean, it is a kind of recurring theme.
You haven't told them, have you?
Ingrid,
You promised Javier.
I know.
Javier.
I've been waiting for the right moment.
And when will that be? This week, next week, never?
Just give me another day or two. Okay? Trust me.
Trust me.
This week, next week, never. When will you say that you love me? Will it be this week, next week, or never? I'm gonna chase you till you... I got
Chase
a bit,
me.
It got a little bit weird. there.
That's the B-side to Technical Times.
Why did no one... Technical Times is the name of the album. It's not a song.
All right, okay.
Why did no one, when I pointed out we were streaming on retro and not just chatting, and I changed it to just chatting, why did no one say, Ian, you've not actually clicked save, so it's still retro? What's wrong with you people?
Okay, I'll trust you.
Well, that was a quick turnaround.
She's just washed her hair, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
None of us are bothered, said Jim. Fair play.
They found it. They found it fine.
I accept that.
I'll be doing a lot of that.
This has been a good one tonight. I like the thing of doing like a separate but inclusive part of the podcast, first 30 minutes. I like that. I think that's kind of good.
Yeah, I also think that we had a massive list and, of course, we only spoke about one thing on it.
Yeah, because we forgot.
That's it.
That's it. And I felt I felt a little bit forced in that because it's like, oh, we're going to do a new thing. We'll get there. We'll get there.
This Christmas.
Oh, and we'll have... Jeff is doing titles for us with the music.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I've decided on our Christmas presents.
Or will it be sex with you? That's what his face says.
He always says that.
Our Christmas present.
The ones I was telling you about.
Sorry, Ingrid, I don't...
The ones that are all about trust.
Oh.
Ah, the presents that are all about trust.
A41.
Pop hazy, yes, Jim. Yeah.
People being honest with each other.
A41.
Why's he looking at her forehead? Who are these big pricks?
Come on, Blair, you're up to something.
What?
You might have fooled Mum, but you do not fool...
Go Mercadona.
If someone standing was blocking the door, I would push them out of the way. What would you do with someone in a wheelchair? You've got to.
If it's my sister, I'm pushing her.
Okay.
Because I've got no respect.
I'm not
both kids. If it's a stranger, I'd be saying, "What's the matter? Why are you blocking my path?"
Trying to fool anyone.
All this being nice to people.
Oh, leave it, Nessa.
Helping us with the shopping and all this rubbish about going to the tennis club.
I am going to the flaming tennis.
She's permanently furious, isn't she?
Jenna, what the bloody hell is
Jenna would
going on
tip
with
him
it?
over, yeah.
Jenna's been drinking.
Club.
Oh, you in dinky white shorts, can't wait.
Dinky White, that was my nickname. Dinky White sounds like a 50s movie star.
Dinky White.
Cary Grant and Dinky White in the uproarious comedy where they play two sailors stuck on a desert island in New York.
Get lost, Nessa.
You're up to something, Blair Lockhead.
I'm not up to anything.
That was
I'll
really
be
thwarted, wasn't
Why
it?
is he carrying shopping bags into the shop?
Yeah, it's good.
Watching you.
Always watching,
Oh, look, it's Joy and Dinky White.
It was definitely him. Even left a card. What's he after? That's what I want to know.
Her fanny.
Hey, it's not your birthday. No.
Her bum.
I've given them up. I've not had one for 5 years at least. He wouldn't have remembered even if it had been.
Even if it had been. Even if it had been. I wouldn't have remembered even if it had been. Oh, I've gone back. Oh, and that buggers things up, sorry.
I've not had one for 5 years at least. He wouldn't have remembered even if it had been. Must have cost a packet.
Hang on a second.
Cost a packet. It was some old shriveled up carnations.
I've not had one for 5 years.
Right. Are we going to... Does anyone...
Wait.
I'll get lost,
in the
Nessa.
background?
You're up to something.
Did you see who was in the background?
Show?
Did you see it?
No.
Blair Lockhead.
I'm not up to anything.
Weird birthday party nurses. Can you do a split screen with Butthead from Beavis and Butthead and the guy with the ponytail? I can't because I'm losing the will to live.
But fair point.
You're absolutely bob on. Yes. Right. So look who's in the background. I'm assuming they're going to do a scene. If they don't, it's just
And I'll
weird.
be watching you.
It was definitely him. Even left a card. What's he after? That's what I want to know. Hey, it's not your birthday. No.
Also, he's drawing
Given them
focus.
up.
He needs to sit the hell down.
That's that's upstaging. That's literally upstaging. Someone upstage doing more.
Not had one for 5 years at least.
If they don't get a scene, then this is weird.
He wouldn't have remembered even if it had been.
Who wouldn't have remembered even if it had been?
Must have cost a packet. Don't you dare, Trish. What do you mean? You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not interested in him, Joy. It's all over. One pathetic little bunch of carnations.
Absolute unit in the back.
You've gone all weak at the knees again.
Upstaging.
No, I'm not.
Hasselhoff.
You know what I'm like? I'm soppy about flowers. It's my one weakness. One? You don't need him. And
All right, Joy. Why don't you tell us a story about your son Craig? Is that his name, Craig? Or...
No, his name is... Oh, what is his name?
What is his
Clive.
name? Clive.
Clive. My boy Clive. My baby Clive.
My baby
no, I
Clive.
don't. Men are like leopards.
Men are like leopards. They...
Have strive or change their spots.
They never change their spots. No, but sometimes they give them to me.
Herpes.
Oh.
Got him in the nuts.
Keep your eye on the bloke with the shades on. That's £200.
Do you want to read the comment from Jim? I don't know if you can read that.
I love Joy. I find the Mickey taking quite hard to take.
Quite hard to take, is it, Jim? Well, I learned. Do you know where I learned to take the Mickey like this? From my father, who was a comic
salesman. He gathered jokes from around the world.
And he would fire them regularly.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, I quite enjoyed that.
Marcus.
He enjoyed getting hit in the nuts.
We knew it.
I was trying to I didn't phrase. I wonder if I can find this tweet. There was a tweet that I tried to explain the other day and I didn't get the. It's not Twitter, is it? Twitter. So I'm going to put in time traveler CBT.
Right. Gosh.
Sometimes they spell traveller with one L in America. Did you know that?
Mm.
Hang on. Okay, can't find it. It was a funny tweet. It was if someone time travelled from like Victorian days.
Yes.
And they had 60 seconds with me.
Yes.
First thing I would do is show them a smartphone. 20 seconds. Next 20 seconds, I would look up CBT on Wikipedia and I'd show them the cognitive behavioural therapy for 20 seconds and explain that. And the last 20 seconds, I would show them videos of the other CBT. And then they just disappear back into Victorian times. I read, I don't know if it was Twitter or not, I don't know, but I read that and I think that's my Roman Empire.
I reckon
think of that every week.
The Victorians would have been bang into the latter.
Yeah.
Dirty gets it. Right.
Jim's made a topical joke. Marcus would have loved the riots if he liked getting hit in the nuts.
Why did they have to turn everything, even a simple apology, into a sexual fencing match?
More of a joust.
You what?
Day not complete without at least one impersonation of Macho Man.
You know what they say, Joy. If you got it, flaunt it.
If you've got it, why bother? That's what I always say.
Why is he squeezing past when behind him is empty and made of plastic? Just shift it, couldn't he? Oh, too close.
Drink.
It's always too close.
Oh, I love it when you talk dirty.
Oh, I love that. Look at her.
I don't understand. Why can't I give you perfume like last year?
Because this will be more fun.
So I don't give you a present, and you don't give me one either.
Oh, trust games. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. Maybe we could do that for your birthday. You don't give me a present, I won't give you a
I
present.
already gave you presents.
No, I'm talking about for your birthday.
Oh, okay.
We give each other promises instead.
Promises?
12 promises.
Oh, no, suddenly it's got a bit shit again.
Things I'll do for you and things you'll do for me.
Oh.
Like those
So you
blowjob
must think
certificates.
those vouchers.
Mr.
Problem.
Have we jumped so far ahead?
No wonder bunch of flowers.
Mr. Chandler.
So now you have to promise me something. I give that to you, and sometime in the next year you hand it back to me, and I have to do what I promised.
Those fucking vouchers. The owner of this voucher is entitled to one spanky session. The owner of this voucher is entitled to one naked body rub. The owner of this token is entitled to up the bum.
Wow. I once gave a certificate to my now ex-husband saying that I would not moan about cricket. That ended up biting me in the ass, didn't it?
Oh, did he get a token for that as well?
He was. I will not. You can play cricket whenever you want and I won't moan about it. What a fucking idiot.
You hit it so high, it changed shop. I'm tempted to end the show now because you laughed, you howled. And that to me is like, all right, I've done my work.
Get me tickets for Real Madrid.
Yes. Oh, and we give each other chance cards.
69 viewers. I'm enjoying this tonight, honestly, because New York and Spain, totally enthused. We're going to put little clips up, or you're going to see a bit more social media stuff until we get bored of it. But actually, it's worked. We've had 10 new Patreon subs since putting up that little 3-minute thing and doing this.
And they are now one of us. One of us. One of us.
If you're watching, scan that barcode. It doesn't cost you anything. Just scan it and have a little look.
Peep.
Sounds.
They're left blank so you can decide what you want later on.
We know what he wants.
Yeah, no, that's not how it works.
This sounds fun.
So now you have to promise me something.
So he's gonna she's gonna ask for you're entitled unending devotion, and he's going to ask for getting tied up and peed on.
Is that where your brain goes to? Bloody deviant.
When I think about him, because I remember what he looks like now, and
play.
that is a man that would enjoy.
And it can be anything at all.
Yes.
As long as you'll carry it out.
As long as you carry it out.
Like I said, it's all about trust.
You know what this is? Chekhov's gun.
Yeah.
Carry this one out.
Oh, you dirty monkey! Pee on you.
Don't let fucking him see it!
Not at all.
What is this? You want to pee on her? I have done that. This is not good. Not at all.
Not at all.
What are you guys laughing at?
What's so funny, you two?
He wants to... shit, sorry. He wants to do pee-pee on me.
This is a bar.
No wonder
those two cheap
Bunch of flowers. No matter how.
I watched hardly any of this because I was too cheap.
What's so funny, you two?
We're just deciding on some of our Christmas presents.
Let's just say Christmas is going to be very golden this year.
September, and you're already talking about Christmas?
September?
Fuck off, you miserable prick. Nearly called him a cockney. I was trying to think, what can I say? Something cockney. Not at all.
Not at all.
You're organised.
That was
Oh, what is that creature? And I don't mean her.
Adult section is massive. It is, and it's near the birthday cards.
Oh dear.
Come on, man.
Look at the state of that thing on the counter, and I don't mean her.
Oh, hang on. Because that woman can't speak because she's an extra.
Yeah.
But she forgot that, and she thinks she can't speak. Oh, hang on. Okay, look. It does look like Dave Hill from Slade. Shirley Valentine.
Shirley Valentine. Oh, silly.
Okay, Dieter, how much?
Right, hang on a second.
What has she come as at all?
Hang on a minute, because we might get some videos in.
Right.
Okay, Dieter, how much?
No, too fast.
Too fast.
10 mil, 20 mil?
What are you talking about?
Not
Nabila.
more than 20 mil, surely.
Hang on, what's that? How do I get rid of that?
Are they books?
That looks like Joy.
Is it not Shirley Valentine?
Even you couldn't expect to borrow more than 20,000 for exchange for one little bunch of flowers. No matter how nice.
I don't want to borrow 20 mil of you.
So how much do you want to borrow?
69.
I don't want to borrow anything.
Oh.
She wasn't standing there,
No.
was she?
Maybe it's a shift of camera.
Bunch of flowers. No matter how nice.
She's moved.
I don't want to borrow 20 mil of you.
So how much do you want to borrow?
I don't want to borrow anything.
Different place. It's like Joel and the Wheelies. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I can't read that. It's the Bond one, isn't it? What is it? We do this every time.
You only live.
You only live
twice. You
where's she moved?
only live twice.
All right. So how long were you hoping to stay?
Is that
Days? A week? Till Christmas?
I'm not looking for a place to stay either.
Is it? No,
She's
not Goldie.
moved again.
It's not Goldie Hawn. It's Melanie Griffiths. It's that one. Is it Fabulous Baker Boy? No. What is that?
Let's go back. Let's find out.
Bunch of flowers. No matter how nice.
So you're not there.
I don't want to borrow 20 mil of you.
So how much do you want to borrow?
Next one.
I don't want to borrow anything.
Boom.
There.
All right. So how long were you hoping to...
There's two of them. They're the same.
What is this, guys?
This one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was... Okay. Right, so
Bunch of flowers. No matter how nice.
I don't want to borrow 20 mil of you.
So how much do you want to borrow?
I don't want to borrow anything.
She's there.
All right. So how...
It's Melanie Griffith.
That's Tim Robbins, isn't it? Or is that Hanks? Anyone know, guys?
It looks like Hanks. Hang on.
Google Melanie Griffith.
I will.
do it faster.
Well, I'm on data because you wouldn't give me your password.
It's the same password. Here we go. It's this. Bonfire of the Vanities.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I get this the same password. Working girl. Oi, Jim. It's her birthday. How dare you? And also, don't sex work shame. Same with you. Don't ask me why I chose this.
How long were you hoping to stay? A day? A week? Till Christmas?
I'm not looking for a place to stay either.
Not there. Next one should be her floating in space.
So why'd you buy me flowers?
Because I felt like it.
Oh, he
what?
must love me. He's perusing.
He's trying to copy the cover for Technical Time.
Horrible,
It
isn't
is the same picture, both of them. Like she was sad.
Let's tell you the truth, Dad.
I think it looks okay.
It's enough to put a man off his porridge.
No.
Because I'm Scottish and eat porridge with salt on.
It looks good.
You know,
have you ever had porridge with salt?
No.
That's great.
Blair, you're not often right, but you're wrong again. I'm worried about your eyesight, son.
And I'm worried about the rest of you.
What?
First he's a tennis pro and now it's a patron of the arts.
She's reading the contents page.
I really think it looks quite good.
Is there no end to your newfound talents?
Look, I'm just trying to broaden my horizons, okay?
Oh,
He's a bit
do
too
me
close
a
as well,
favour.
isn't he?
Oh, now I've got my act together, you just can't stand it, can you? You preferred it when I was always in trouble with Mum and Dad, just so you could act the perfect little daughter.
Oh, and you're the perfect little...
She looked at the camera. Just before she says, oh, and you're the perfect, she looks at the camera.
...into your newfound...
So he's his perfect little daughter. She looks at the
Talent.
camera. Are we still
Look,
going?
I'm just trying to broaden my horizons, okay?
Oh, do me a favour.
Oh, now I've got my act together, you just can't stand it, can you? You preferred it when I was always in trouble with Mum and Dad, just so you could act the perfect little daughter.
Oh, and you're the perfect little son. I wonder why I can't quite believe it.
I don't know, Nessa. Maybe you're jealous. Look, if Mum and Dad are prepared to give me a chance...
Because we had the thing last week or the week before, they never continue the stories, where she overheard basically her mum and dad saying, oh, no one's ever going to love her because she's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And so then she was being nice to people.
Now she's moved back to moaning.
Why can't you?
What? Why's she got the kettle out there? She's got...
To pour water on.
Right, so you're telling me she's got 3 copper kettles on the wall, she's permanently wearing a hat, she's got gardening gloves, but she has not got a watering can.
Here we go. We've had a little run. Thank you, Terry Bartlett Railman, for telling me that.
Welcome.
We've had a little run of things. Are you Dom? Because someone called Dom has just signed up. Thank you. Charlotte has signed up. And Andy has signed up. I don't know why Andy's done it in American money. Of course, it is a proper 80s kettle. Well, thank you, Dom, Charlotte, Andy. Welcome to the club. Go and have a little look around Patreon. You all, certainly the first 2 of you, I don't know about you, Andy, you get access to this show every week, every Friday. You're Dom. Hang on, you're Dom.
Dom Pritch.
Hang on a minute. Right, well, in that case, Terry, it's not shown up yet, but I'm sure it will do in a bit. You're Dom. Don't get done. Welcome. Go and have a little look around. It can be a little bit confusing because there's so much stuff there. You should have, and I will send it out again. Do you know what? I'll send it out again this week, coming week. The links for the rest of the show, so the rest of the month. So we do a show every Friday, pretty much every Friday at 7 o'clock. This, but we do one publicly, which we're doing tonight, and the rest are behind a paywall. So I will send out that message.
But please know you are very welcome. We're very happy to see you. Thank you for joining
And
us.
you will get a thing called an RSS feed. And what that is, it's like a bit of code, you probably know this, and you take it and you put it in your podcast provider. It works in most of them, and it will give you access to about 300 podcasts that we've done and each show that we do each week. Thank you. That is absolutely blown me away. We've had more people signing up this month than we've had for quite a long time. So thank you. And TA's got YouTube and Twitch on at the same time. You're crazy. You're right, using it as a watering can, isn't it?
Funny? Is that you?
Is it the stalker?
Fizz?
Oh, who could it be?
It'll be Snowy sticking his oar in.
Of course it is.
It's a white knight and his damsel in distress you're looking for. I'm afraid there's still no sign of them.
Oh.
But I thought I'd give the place a once-over, just in case he decides to point his snow-white charger back this way.
Why don't people just say stuff? Why have it's all got to be alliterative and flowery and metaphorical?
The writers are getting paid per word, aren't they?
Roberta and Rosario heard anything?
Oh, there was a phone call a couple of nights back, but nothing.
What's the sound of bubbling water in the background?
Is it outside the...
Well, let's just listen very carefully.
None of them.
Oh.
But I thought I'd give the place a once-over, just in case he decides to point his snow-white charger back this way.
Have Roberta and Rosario heard anything?
Oh, there was a phone call a couple of nights back, but nothing since.
It's like when we used
supposed to be the pool.
And I nicked this from Danny Baker, playing the Star Trek, like the sound, and totally nicked it from Danny Baker. Or we'd play sometimes like a submarine ping, but just really quietly in the background, so that you when people were talking, you couldn't hear it. But if there's a pause, and people go, have you got something on in the back? I can hear something. And I used to love doing that. It's at that level.
Yeah.
Lovely little fountain. Here we go.
Or a bubbling soup.
Sorry?
Or a bubbling soup.
Or perhaps this...
What's that?
It's another shit picture.
One, Mrs. Slater.
Yeah, Miss King.
See, I think it would hang nicely, in fact, very nicely, at your...
That guy's hair is very tall, isn't it?
Yes.
Stage there.
My what?
You see, there's a space there to take quite a little display.
Yeah, Miss King, the
local scene.
Why can't people say no in this world?
Because it's Miss King, and she will steamroller her way in.
Just to make sure we haven't. I'm chuffed with those new subs. Thank
Yeah.
you. That means the world. That means the world. Thank you. Don't forget, there is going to be, if you don't want to sub, that's cool as well. Last plug, and then we'll stop it a bit, actually, when we do all this. But there is going to be a new 30-minute free weekly podcast. It's going to be sort of the first 30 seconds of this. 30 minutes, sorry. It's going to be fine to play in the car. We're going to do our best to not have any swears in it. And it will be a self-contained show, which could be improved by you listening, by you subscribing. But otherwise, the 30 minutes will work on its own, and we're going to make sure it's not very visual, because quite often we show clips and stuff.
By local artists could prove an attraction. This is a bar, though. It's not an art gallery.
Well, some of your best customers seem to like them. I've sold quite a few already.
Have you? Who to?
Mr. Lockhead, Miss Valentine.
Trish?
Yes. Yes, it was a painting featuring herself and her young friend. She was quite taken.
The child she was having sex with.
Was she indeed? Yeah, well, different strokes for different folks, you know.
I'm sorry?
She's going to say no.
No, I'm sorry, Miss King. I'm afraid I really have to say no. It just, it doesn't go with the ambiance, the decor of the bar.
The ambiance, the
Is that them two
decor.
in the background again?
Mrs. Slater, if you like them, you've only got to say so. I can take criticism, you know.
These show
Yes, it is. The hell is going on?
real
They're going
talent.
from one
You think so?
spot to another.
Yeah, sure they do. They're quite... They're elegantly composed. It's just, as I said, the problem is my bar. It's too earthy to set these on.
Earthy?
Too bold, you know, for your rather more delicate appeal. Now, of course, if you had something more...
Joy is so hot.
Brooding, somewhat more swarthy, Spanish, passionate.
T.S. says, I liked Eldorado when it was on, did you know? But I'm loving it
I
now.
bloody loved it.
Swarthy and Spanish?
When you've been through your pastel phase.
I think you might have something there.
Oh, God, she's going to start painting with
Swarthy
her ass.
Is she going to hit him in the nuts?
Spanish? I think perhaps
she's gonna hit him
I
in the
should
nuts.
extend myself a little.
Well, in your own good time, of course. I mean, you can't be expected to...
Oh, Mr. Tandy. Mr. Tandy. I do apologise for calling out you like that. It's just a quick word, that's all I want to do.
Snowy, I'm sure there's no need to worry, you know. I'm sure that Bunny will... Well, both of them, I'm sure they'll be all right.
They've got the same hair.
Yes, they have.
Oh, that's what I told Roberto.
But
And in the
fortunately, one of
meantime,
them's
enjoy
wearing
the
a hat, so you can tell
holiday.
the difference.
I told him that too. Well,
The end of this scene, we're stopping.
These two are the most boring characters.
Mrs. Ale, you must have noticed with the...
all I can I say something gross?
No.
Okay.
The odd couple absent without leave. It makes life almost peaceful round here.
Mark is coming back, is he?
That wasn't the scene.
Pointless
that wasn't the scene. We'll do this.
He has some business.
He never stops, does he?
He never stops.
Pilar, look, earlier on...
Pilar.
Today, Marcus was just, well, messing around, you know?
I did touch his balls with the back of my head, but it was just purely by accident.
I touched his balls with the back of my head, but he went in the front way.
Messing around?
At the cafe. Yeah. That was just his idea of fun.
Yes.
Fine, I just didn't want you getting upset over nothing.
I have a cousin, back home. He's 40. He has lost hair. He's fat. But every day, every night he goes to the bar, he speaks with young girls just to show he's still handsome. That
Who is she talking about who's 40 and bald and fat?
An old man from
woman
the
still
village.
loves him.
Sorry, an old man. Did you say 40?
Yeah, he's got no hair in a belly.
Marcus is the same.
Visionary says in relation to Marcus's balls, they felt like carpet.
Deary me. Carpet.
Oh, I've had an email from Zach Zucker.
Oh,
And he sent me his phone number.
woo!
Thanks again for such a fun chat. Want to chat and nerd more about life, about comedy and life and performance.
Oh.
You rock so hard. He was a nice guy. I interviewed Zach Zucker for 4 Extra. And it's 25 minutes and it's really, really sweary. They will cut it down to 7 minutes. But I'm not really allowed to, but I might share it with the Patreons. I'm considering it, sending it as a secret Patreon thing. And he messaged me.
Yes.
Right, end of the scene, we're going to bed.
He wants every woman to love
After eating, because I'm really hungry.
him too.
I made a pie.
I think
Oh, you know what? You've said it. I can't wait. We're not watching the end of this scene.
Just put the oven on.
Oh, fuck. It's got to go in the oven.
Well,
It takes ages for that to heat up. You
can
know
put it in the microwave, but the pastry might go a bit soggy. You don't care, do you?
Air fryer.
No.
Air fryer's an oven, a quick oven.
All right, it's fine then. Come on, let's finish this
Why could
conversation.
you not do it in an air fryer?
What?
Do you
quite big. It's quite
remember
big.
everyone was bumming air fryers.
There's lots of air fry books now. You don't need an air fry book. Just take take 10 minutes off it and then test it.
That's it, isn't it? You take 10 minutes off it and test it.
Right,
You're not
come
finished, Visionary?
No.
How dare you jump ship so quickly? There's so many people left when I said it was the end. Look at you, just dropping off.
Come on now. Come on.
Liam says, just made myself a bowl of cereal as a treat, but now I'm eating it. I'm not sure if the milk's on the turn. That's
is
the
it
worst
fizzy?
one. That's the worst one. Where you eat it and you think, and you sniff it, you go, oh no, I've got a bowl of cereal. Can I? You got to pinch your nose. El Dorado. Let's finish this scene.
She's talking about the very old 40-year-old man.
Yeah, I've done pies in air fryers, Steve.
men are the same everywhere.
Yep. It's just most women get really upset about that sort of thing.
Tell you why she's such a good actor. Look at the wink she does.
Goes to the bar, he speaks with young girls just to show he's still handsome, that woman still loves him. Marcus is the same. He wants every woman to love him too.
Chaffin says the first rule of owning an air fryer is you must talk about owning an air fryer.
I think men are the same everywhere.
Yep. It's just most women get really upset about that sort of thing.
What a pro.
I get more upset over other things.
He beat me. Which she does, not making a joke. I'm making a joke.
He gave her a slap.
Would you do me a favor, Joy? Can you read this for me?
What are they?
Some newspaper reports.
Some badly printed newspaper reports by the props
Oh,
department.
what a wrong one he is.
Marcus.
Where did you find these?
I found
I found it in a bag behind Bunny's chest of drawers.
it in the apartment, but I can't understand.
Visionary is taking credit for the purchase of the air fryer. You know what? Yes. You can have that one. You can have that one.
It's too complicated.
As long as you take 2 kittens.
Oh, one kitten and one mum.
1 kitten, 1 mum, 1 touch of the bum.
Keep moving.
1 kitten, 1 bum, 1 touch of the bum. Keep moving.
I don't think touching to the bum is the RSPCA technique. But
I really want to know what they said about Marcus.
Pilar, look, if you want to know something about Marcus...
Tell you what, Visionary, here's what we'll do.
Oh,
right?
Visionary is buckling. This is like when I said to the woman who I was getting the raggy from, saying, please don't offer me the boy at a discounted price, please.
Yeah. I mean, she's totally taking 2 cats. That's happening.
Or 1 kitty.
So what's going to happen next week, right, is we will should be okay to bring the kittens in, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. We'll just bring the kittens on the stream. Terry says, I'm heading to Southend on Sunday for a day out with a charity group called Generate Opportunities that helps adults with learning. I'm going to do the bell as well. Learning disabilities and autism. Nice one, Terry. I don't think your Patreon has come up yet, but sometimes it takes a little while.
Yeah.
So don't be worried about that. Do check and let us know, and have a great time. I think it's going to be good weather on Sunday.
Oh, it's going to be a scorcher this
I
weekend.
think if you're Southend by the sea, that'd be great, mate.
Southend.
That'd be great, mate. Where's the most chat, here or on Twitch? Well, the Patreon thing is going to be is on YouTube.
And we're only on Twitch like once a month anyway, so.
But what's interesting is I'm seeing both conversations, but you're in different places. Yeah, I'll show kittens next week. We'll show kittens next week. Oh, so cute. Do you know how Daisy is from the 11 o'clock show? She's great. She was brilliant. I don't know what she's up to these days.
I'm sorry, you've got to ask him yourself.
Joey, please.
Stop being such a miserable cow and tell him.
I thought she was all for
Tell her.
I thought she was all for the sisters. Oh God! Right. Okay. More shitches.
Shitches. It didn't work as well as you thought it would. Probably time for us to go.
Rude. If you'd come up with it, it would have been hilarious.
Well, I wouldn't have said shitches.
What would you have said?
That's what's the end of the scene.
You must think me frightfully pushy.
It's the only way, Miss King.
It's just that the other day I remember you saying that you were...
Not bad.
So, you like watercolours?
Not bad at all.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Look at the Onthe man. Remember
What
they
if you
said
like?
that?
Lottery.
For the blind.
One.
That's where he's
What
wearing
I mean is
shades.
they are for sale.
Good. I'll take all 3. Hey, don't look so surprised. I mean, as I said, these really are rather good.
Well, it's just that...
He's going to put drugs behind them in the back and take them to Portugal.
Well, I never had you down as an aficionado of the art.
Aficionado of the arse?
Mr. Tandy.
There's a lot of things people don't know about me. How much?
It's just about some trouble that Marcus was in.
And he clipped it and kept it like it's his swimming badge.
On that bombshell, it was nice to do the show. We had fun, but sadly now it's time to go. I'm going to have some food. She's going to be rude. Not like that way. Well, I don't know, but she's going to be rude about me is what I meant.
Yeah.
We've gone off on a tangent that no one wanted to go off on.
Dickhead.
Thank you very much indeed, everyone. Don't forget, go and look for Iain, me and Katherine Boyle on your podcast thing now and subscribe to that. It's free, 30 minutes every single week. Peace out.